Hey, what's going on, everybody? Black and Black Times Infinity.
Infinity.
Back up in here to talk about one of our awesome sponsors first before starting the podcast. This week it is GameFly. GameFly is better than Netflix. That's right. I'll keep saying it because it is. It's better than Netflix. Not only do they have videos, but they have video games, which is way more important for me than just videos. Mm-hmm. So there's a bunch of games that just came out. If you're like me and maybe you were playing Mass Effect Andromeda and it sucked your soul out, and now you're confused on what to play next, GameFly is a great way to go. Honestly, they have pretty much everything out there. They have over 8,000 new and used games out there on every console that you can think of. I'm talking about PS4, PS3, Wii U, Switch, everything, all right? And I'm pretty sure I left off Xbox, but they got Xbox stuff too, unfortunately.
The shade.
But yeah, a few cool games that are out right now that we've been playing is Horizon Zero Dawn is a great game. Ghost Recon, that's what Stitch plays. I played the beta. Mass Effect Andromeda, which is not a great game.
Which is a decent game.
Yeah, but you could be the judge. You could be on Team Ninja or Team Cronus. All right. Nier Automata, which I haven't played yet, but I see that she got the booty on her.
I just picked that one up.
I kind of want to play that.
And don't forget upcoming games like Friday the 13th.
Oh yeah, that's coming out as well. And what else we got? We got Outlast just came out, Outlast 2 or whatever. I guess it's a game called Trinity that's coming out. Tekken 7, I'm a huge fighting game fan. Ooh. Been playing Tekken since Tekken 3. So yeah, those are some great games that are coming out. We Twitch out a lot of games, so if you want to see some games being played before you buy the games, definitely check out our Twitch channel. It's twitch.tv/BTHBTI. And yeah, if you go through GameFly and go to gameflyoffer.com/BTHBTI, you'll get the first month of subscription on us. Once again, that is gameflyoffer.com/BTHBTI for your first month of subscription on us. And now on with the show. Turn your goddamn phone off. What's wrong with you?
What's professional?
This is Grr from Invader Zim, and you're listening to Blacker Than Black times Infinity. Woo!
There is a story so strange in its implications that it defies ordinary classification.
I don't care if your waifu has royalty inside her DNA. If you up, smash that like button. Welcome to Black and the Black Times Infinity. I'm your host, Cthulhu's Prodigy, coming to you live and direct from the Dro. Smoke me out, fam, with that dank shit. On my left, old ninja.
Bitch, homestead is you.
Oh, I like it. Homestead is proper now. Proper. All right, on my far right, engineering on the 1 to 2, Chuck Blue out on the 3s and 4s, Chronos.
Still recovering from all these conventions, man. These nerds, man.
Last but not least, we got your boy Blue.
It's going to be formerly the artist named Blue. I'm going to start going by Batman.
Oh, we're going to get into that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Stitch is still saving the city. He probably will be crashing through that door like the Kool-Aid Man, coming very, very, very quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I wonder if Macho Man did the voice of Kool-Aid Man. They kind of have the same kind of intro.
There is some similarities there.
If I do it, Jim.
God dang.
Oh, yeah, brother.
Sounded all bad.
What you gonna do? Oh, that's Hulk. That's Hulk Hogan. Only 6-inch pythons. It's actually not that big.
Who we got in that chat?
Who do we got in the chat? First to, well, it wasn't really a comment, but thank you, Mile High Blur, for donating once again.
Oh, shit. What's up?
So, I mean, it was the first post, so I guess technically
That's
first
a comment.
post. There you go. That's a comment.
Making it Wayne.
And as far as who's been listening the most this week, who would it be? Somebody I don't know. All right.
I was going to say United States, man. That's 303.
Yeah.
USA.
Kurage Jusan. Thank you very much for listening.
That's fam right there.
Yeah. Thank you very much. We definitely appreciate it. And I hope we keep listening. Because
Yeah.
I have not seen you listen yet. So, yeah, new listener.
We like new
The
ones.
second person looks familiar.
Kayla McGovern?
Yeah.
I do not know that person.
Oh.
But hey, what's going on as well? Thanks for listening.
We appreciate it. All right, old ninja. What we got on that RIP look?
So first we have RIP to Erin Moran.
I don't know either of these people.
Homesteadiff?
Yeah, so she played Jodie in the
Oh, that's
Happy
right.
Days TV
Yeah.
show back in the day.
Old school.
So yeah, she was part of the spin-off show Joni Loves Chachi.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she died at the tender age of 53. So she passed away, I think,
pretty early.
Yeah, last week, I believe. So there are no concrete evidence of what caused her passing, but the most according to where is it?
Are you about to speculate, dog?
No, I'm reading the county's
Uh-oh.
report that she may have died from cancer. But
May
it's-
have?
Yeah, it's not confirmed yet.
How do you, that's speculating. Come on, man.
This is from the county coroner's
They
office.
speculating too.
Everybody's speculating.
Yeah, so until then, we don't know how she passed. Also, today we had the legendary Jonathan Demme
Who's that
pass
guy?
away. So he's a famous director of Silence of the Lambs.
Oh.
So he's also directed a couple other Oscar-nominated films. He passed away this morning, I believe. He was 73.
Did he direct Room? I'm just
Room?
fucking- That Brie Larson
Brie
crap?
Larson's movie. No, but he has long hair. He's like the, the actor's director is what they call him.
Actors director. Don't all directors direct actors?
Yeah, but the ones that they like to work with.
So he gives hand jobs. Oh, damn, we're shitting on people already. I'm
no,
sorry.
yeah.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
Man,
They already died, goddammit. They had a bad fucking week.
Yeah, right? Can't get any worse than that.
Dead girls can't say no.
oh fuck.
All right, what were there any others, man?
No,
eat your
that's the
brain.
ones that I caught. If we miss one, we'll catch it on the flip.
Holy shit.
All right, so we want to talk about Silicon Valley Comic Con.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I think it was a pretty good con. I mean, they definitely upgraded from last year. Not that last year was bad, but it was very packed. I felt like I don't know,
Like there's no room
cattle.
to walk.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was rough to get around. But this year they expanded out everything to different floors and even different buildings.
Yep.
Yeah. I didn't even know about the floor downstairs. Like, they didn't have that last year. Like, where the arcade games were.
Yeah, well, the
Yeah,
arcade
it was
game-
different.
Yeah,
It
the
was in
arcade
a
game was
room.
downstairs before, but it was in a
Yeah.
smaller room.
Yeah,
And this is in the
like,
San Jose Convention Center, just
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. Been there a whole bunch of times now.
Mm-hmm.
We went to the bar once again called Tank. That's in the Marriott building.
Yeah.
And we did not see Ella Darling this time. We see her there all the fucking time.
Wah, wah.
We looked for her. She wasn't there. You know what? When we interviewed her, I forgot to ask her about her TED Talk that she did.
She did a TED Talk?
Yeah, she did a TED Talk
I
on
didn't know that.
porn.
Oh, I need to
nice.
watch
I
that.
gotta watch it too.
Yeah, I forgot. Oh, man. It like dawned on me today. I was like, you know what? I forgot to ask her about that. But yeah.
Well, I love the whole combination at Silicon Valley Comic Con of like the nerd comic culture with like actual engineers from NASA and
yeah.
like tech companies in the Bay Area.
Well,
That was
especially this
awesome.
year. Last year they didn't have NASA there, but this year they definitely had the huge science push. They even had, I don't know if you noticed, but when you went there, they had the science walk was there.
Mm-hmm.
So that was great to see. But I think this is the weird thing for me, all right? It's kind of fucked up to say, but the science walk, they're walking in the wrong fucking parts of the country, all right? Walking in California ain't gonna do shit. Well, obviously we all believe in science. You know, we vote a certain way, but if you want to change people's mind on science, go to like the fucking Bible Belt. That's where you need to start marching, because
Yeah.
those are people that really need to be educated on science and what it is. Because people try to say that science is a religion, but it's not a fucking religion. All it is just a way to figure out the truth.
Yeah.
And most people don't. I mean, people that are from those places, they don't understand that.
Yeah.
And I think those kind of marches would be better served down there. I mean, it's cool to see it here, but it's like a circle jerk. Like we all know this shit. You know what I mean?
Wait, I thought the science walk was about to maintain science programs, not.
It is, but I don't see science programs getting taken out of California. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they need to go to places where it's actually needed. I mean, but it's cool to see because it's cool, especially when you have kids. 'Cause it's cool to see reinforcing the fact that sciences are important.
Absolutely.
So-
Well, and then you have it coupled with the fact that you have great science programming on right now with like obviously everything Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson is doing, and then Bill Nye has his own show again.
Oh,
you
on
know?
Netflix.
Like
Is he a
talk
doctor?
show.
Yeah,
I
Bill
believe
Nye?
so.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry, Nye
No.
or
No,
Dr.
no, Bill Nye definitely is.
Oh, but yeah, it is
Bill Nye,
Dr.
so he's a
Tyson. I
doctor?
think he's like
Okay.
a PhD.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's a PhD physicist.
You know what's
Yeah.
funny? So I was reading something today. This is actually related to Bill Nye. Is that some guy on I forget on the Blaze was saying that well, if Bill Nye's a scientist, I'm a scientist too, and he had like this whole thing.
Wait, what?
He's being all ridiculous. So I'm like, but he has a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering, so that does make him a scientist, right? What the fuck you got?
Exactly. Not only that, he worked for Boeing for years and years and
And
years.
he has a whole bunch of honorary science degrees.
Of course, the guy loves
So-
it. You know?
Yeah, the guy isn't dumb by any means. I mean,
No.
You ever hear how he got his name? Bill
No.
Nye, science guy?
Wait, that's not his real. Oh, the science guy part.
Well,
But that's his real name, though,
His
right?
name is William.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess he was doing like he was trying to do stand up and like he was trying to do like a scientisty version of
shit.
comedy. Somebody's like, "What are you? Something?" That's how he got his name. Bill
That's
Nye,
kinda
the science
cool.
Guy. Yeah.
Kind of cool. But Silicon Valley Comic Con.
Yeah, I mean, like I went only on Friday and I had a good time. You know, there wasn't any cosplayers, but you know, it was the first day and usually Fridays are the slowest. But and it wasn't really that crowded either. But we got to see some cool stuff. Like they had like the Back to the Future car was there again, the DeLorean and the Toyota truck that was part of the raffle that Michael J. Fox characters wins at the end. Spoiler. But one cool thing is that when we were walking the floor, there was a guy dressed in a Chewbacca costume, and like he was just like walking there, and like Cronus went to go take a picture of him. I'm like, dude, that's probably Adam Savage in there, because he does that when he goes to con. He's dressed up and he walks the floor.
From Mythbusters.
From Mythbusters, Adam, and he also does the tech channel. He does a YouTube channel too.
Yeah, I think it's sort of part of Cosplay Melee too, right? Cause
he does that as well. But yeah, and it turned out that on Monday or Tuesday, he posted up a video of him getting ready for the con, and he was the person in Chewbacca outfit.
Nice.
Yeah, so
cool.
We kind of got to see him, but not really.
I mean, yeah.
But overall, I thought the con was a lot better than last year. It felt like it was more organized. They had more space for people to use. And one cool thing that they did is that if you pre-purchase your ticket, you actually got it in the mail, which Cronus had said K-Mac did.
Yeah, they definitely cut down on the crowd, because last year the crowd was fucking insane. It was like around the block. It was a big ass block.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta say, I went Saturday night, and it was actually still fairly busy. Did you guys see the Acura, was it
the NSX?
The NSX. Well, not only the car, but they had that little driving experience thing. Where you sit in the bubble and you can like drive virtually the.
Did you try it out?
No, I didn't, because there was a big ass line.
Yeah, the line was fucking huge.
The line was fucking long, so I'm like, I'm not waiting in this line.
Yeah.
There was that. Plus, the arcade room was dope because they had that soul group, the soul funk group that was playing theme songs from all the video games.
Oh, that's cool.
They were down there and they were taking requests. Did you guys didn't see them? Were they there when you guys were there?
No, I didn't see them.
Yeah, they had a live. When I went, they had a live band. They were called I forgot the name, but they were doing like soul versions of video game themes. So they were playing like
soul music from the 70s shit?
Yeah, it had that same feel, but they were doing the themes from Super Mario, from what they do? They did a jazz Star Wars one.
Nice.
They did
cool.
they were just playing their hearts out. It was fucking dope as fuck.
Well, I think last year they did something like that too. They had
I think
it in
they
one
did
of the
too.
rooms.
Yeah, I think it was separate. This time it was with the games room, and the game room was way bigger than last year.
Yeah.
It was in this huge area, and it was cool because they had all these first they had arcade cabinets where you could play old school arcade games, and then they had consoles. So they had the GameCube, they had the N64, PS2, a couple of Dreamcasts.
They went back on their.
They went back. There was a Super Nintendo and the Genesis, and I think there was one Atari, one of the Atari systems was there.
Nice.
And it was pretty dope. They had several tables that were just junctioned together, and you just sit down and play.
Yeah.
Do whatever. It was dope.
What's also cool, they had a really cool kids area too. They didn't.
Oh,
they
yeah,
had
saw
one
that.
last year, but this year they
saw
had
that.
a cool science tech area where kids could play with stuff and build machines and things like
that
that.
area was fucking huge too.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was so fucking huge. I was like, this was not here last year. Yeah, Blue was saying, it was fucking huge. And I felt like there was a lot more content this year than last year, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there was probably more people this year than there was last year. It's just more organized, like Blue was saying.
Well, what's cool is, Northern California has missed a big, Comic Con
Since
gathering.
they fucked up with WonderCon.
Yeah, since WonderCon left. That was 5-6 years ago now, so...
So wait, WonderCon used to be up here?
Used to be in San
Francisco.
Oh, wow.
Actually, when it
years.
first started, it was in Oakland in a warehouse. Then it moved to San Francisco. Now it's in the SoCal.
Yep. So,
So-
but it's all good. I'm glad. I'm hoping that it continues to grow and grow and grow and grow, and they have a great venue for it now in San Jose. Because
Yeah.
it feels like I said, I like the marriage of the tech stuff, and there's so many nerds up here.
Oh,
you
shit.
know?
Did you guys go to the park? Did you
Yeah.
see the Caesar Chavez Park?
Oh,
They had the
yeah, it was free.
PlayStation booth and shit? Yeah.
Oh, I missed
Hell,
that.
you did.
Forgot
Oh,
about
they
that.
took over that whole park.
Yeah, it was huge. They had
It's that park across from the Tech Museum?
Yeah, yeah.
Between, yeah.
yeah, they had PlayStation big ass trailer, and they also had Facebook Live was there and a whole bunch of other things too. And they had beer. Lagunitas was out there, and food trucks.
Shit ton of
So
food trucks.
shout out to my boy Kel, who I saw briefly. Sorry, I only got to see him for a couple minutes, but that's where I met him. Was in that park. And that was a free part of the
Yep.
convention.
And they also had a band out there too because it has a built-in stage. And there's people performing. They were doing a dance contest and shit. It was fucking crazy. The line for Facebook, because they were doing some VR shit, was fucking long.
Oh, yeah.
It was wrapped around that little area.
Yep.
It was fucking long. Everything was shutting down and they were still going. It was crazy.
Good shit. And I did learn a really important lesson though. Like when you're trying to take photos of cosplayers and whatnot, some waifus don't like it when you ask for pics of their absolute territory. You got to be slick with that. You know?
Well, if y'all notice, this year we finally got a real camera, not just cell phone cameras to take pictures. So you'll see some higher quality photos from the cons, or from that con. I think that's the only con I took pictures of. Right?
That's the only
Yeah,
one.
it's
Yeah,
the
that's the first one.
But it was 2 days worth of pictures and shit, mostly cosplayers. So definitely check it out. Hopefully you guys will like the better quality pictures.
And it's already on the site, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Something I just wanted to give a quick shout out to. Is it Estelle?
Yeah, Estella. I don't know how to say her last name. Is TSE.
Yeah. We ran into her. She's an artist. She does comic books and stuff too. But what was really cool is that she paints in VR. So she had like a little like video snippet of her. Like it's a what is it called when it's a caterpillar turn into a butterfly, but she draws all the stages. Yeah, metamorphosis. So you get to see like little shots. It's almost like how like they have in like the museum of like the monkey like becoming a man type deal.
Yeah.
It's basically that with butterfly, but it like goes around you. Cause I actually went and like it's actually available on Tilt Brush for VR. So I was able to see her work in VR. So it's really cool. It's like she showed us on an iMac or no, not an iMac, an iPad.
Yeah.
And you're able to like look around with it, but it's so much better in VR.
Damn.
Yeah, so the thing we're trying to do with her is we're trying to get her over to SVVR so we can use their green screen so we can actually do a podcast and then have her do her artistry and talk about it while she's doing it in VR.
Good
So
shit.
the thing that's cool about SVVR, they have a setup to where if somebody's in VR, you can see exactly what they see on their green screen.
Yeah.
So when you record it, so it should be pretty dope. And we want to talk to her about how she got into being an artist and shit like that. But it'll be all safe for that podcast. And we met someone else that we wanted to get on too, right?
Shoot, what else do you need?
Oh no, somebody we connected with SVVR. It was another. It was what was that? The fucking rabbit samurai thing.
Oh yeah, the Boshida.
Yeah,
Bushido Brown?
No,
Yojimbo, something Yojimbo.
remember the samurai rabbit
I
from
don't
like
know.
back in like the 90s?
I don't know what
Wasn't
the
he
hell
part
you're
of
talking about.
Wasn't he part of Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, it was part of the Ninja Turtle,
Yeah,
and he hung around with like I want to say like a rhinoceros too, and both of them were like ninjas.
I know Bebop and Rocksteady, bro.
Once you see him, you probably be like, oh yeah, that's who it is.
I'll pull it up. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
This guy. This is the guy look familiar to you.
Yeah, but make it a little larger.
So I'm clicking buttons. I'm clicking the buttons.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He looks familiar. I can't remember his name, of course, but yeah.
But yeah, we got to
It was
meet.
fucking not pixelate. Jesus Christ. There we go.
Yeah, show the folks in the chat.
There was a guy, and they
They made a VR game about this character.
Oh, okay. So he's using his sword to cut up motherfuckers, right?
Yeah.
The Foot Clan.
This is a badass fucking ninja, or not samurai rabbit. But yeah, so we met that person. We also, y'all, just let y'all know, we famous. We got recognized.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ran into somebody who was at the what's the name last year.
And it wasn't your
Panel.
parole officer, though, right?
No.
Yeah, it was interesting. Oh, shout out to Elusive Comics because they had a booth there. So I went by. I don't know if you guys went by.
Well,
but they were-
Elusive had a booth.
yeah, they had
And,
a.
and Cape and
Kevin
Cow.
Cal had a booth.
I did not see Cape and
Treasure
Cow.
Island had a booth.
Yep.
See those.
Those are people
All
we
our
fuck
favorite local comic
Yeah.
shops.
Yeah, so that's pretty dope. But Elusive was nominated for an award, or a comic shop award. So shout out to them. They're looking forward to hopefully working with us again, doing another live event. So that was a good thing.
Yeah, we gotta do that again.
Next time we just gotta
Organized.
Yeah.
organize a little better.
Yeah, I actually talked to one of the other co-owners, so things will work. Things will be better next time around.
There we go.
Yeah, it's kind of cool when they were showing like on the news, like a little snippet of like the convention center or the Comic Con, like Lucid's comic. They showed Lucid Comics, so I snapped a picture of it and like sent it to everybody.
Oh yeah,
So-
yeah. Right on.
Like y'all famous, y'all on the news for good reason.
Did you guys see Steve Wozniak there?
Yes.
He had his own booth and stuff.
I saw him, yeah.
Yeah. it was
Well,
pretty
we saw him last year. I didn't see him this year.
awesome.
I saw Nichelle Nichols again though.
Oh yeah.
I'm so glad that she's still around. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, we can't, like, take that for granted. You know what I
If we
mean?
could ever get her on the fucking podcast, that'd be great.
Oh, man.
That'd be historic.
Well, I saw her at WonderCon. I was gonna like try to see if I can slide in and give her a quick little card, but the person she was with was like, "You have to wait till she's at the panel or whatever." I was like,
Yup.
Yeah.
They don't play around with her.
Yeah, they sure don't.
She is geek royalty.
"She is."
They will shoot you.
It's like, "Get out here, peasant!" Fucking threw my own card back in my face.
Yeah. So we don't take this shit.
All right. Y'all want to get into some other news type stuff?
Sure. What do you got, man?
Avengers 4. What is this stuff? Avengers 4 got a possible
Possible title.
No.
What the hell?
So
Is this you, old ninja?
So Zoe Saldana was being interviewed, and she was talking about how she just was doing her work on Infinity War, and she let it slip that she had to go back for Gauntlet. So people were like, "Oh, they must be filming Avengers: Infinity Gauntlet." So the title hasn't been officially announced, but we know that they're doing
Fucking
another.
speculation, man.
What
What if it's a movie just called Gauntlet?
It could be Gauntlet, maybe Infinity Gauntlet, but we do know an Avengers 4 movie will be coming out in May.
What is that thing called
Or
when
main-
like back? I think they used to do this in like the military, where like the girls would have to like walk down the aisles and the guys and they like stop throwing a button shit like that.
Is that the Slut
Oh,
Rock?
yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's when they get married.
No, it wasn't like it was like they like sexually harass the girls as they walk down this thing. I don't think it was the military. It might have been like schools and stuff too doing this shit too. But like this was something back in like the 80s.
Well, no, in the military, when somebody gets married, it's traditional that they walk like through they walk underneath some swords that are crossed.
No.
And then the
This
last guy
is
slaps on the ass.
no. This is just fucking girls like walking down a gauntlet and getting slapped and shit on the ass and groped and grabbed and shit like that. This was like maybe back in like the 90s. I heard about this.
I like where this is headed. You know? But okay, so this is nothing but speculation and bullshit then.
Well, we know that there's an Avengers sequel coming after Infinity War, so there's
Well,
another Avengers movie.
but there's, what is it, phase 4 or 5? Like, that's basically starting over the MCU, so.
yeah,
Don't they already have like an outline of what the movies are going to
I'm
be?
sure.
For, like, the next...
I mean, they're
No.
no
Well, that's the
dummies.
thing, is that after, what is it? After the next Spider-Man, that's when the MCU, not Homecoming, it's supposed to
the
be a
second one?
Homecoming
Okay.
basically too. After that, it's supposed to be a reset of the MCU. Because there's not, like, there's all these phases, it ends with that one.
Ooh.
So-
Okay.
Because you had to think about it from a logistical standpoint. All the actors are getting older, especially, what's his
RDJ.
name? Yeah. Robert Downey Jr. And there's a few other ones too that are getting a little older, but not that old.
Most of them are like in their 40s or 50s. I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
Robert Downey is in his 50s.
Yeah. And same with Banner, of course.
And then Don Cheadle, he's up there.
Yeah.
Don Cheadle has royalty inside his DNA, though. We saw that.
Yeah.
Wait, has there been a third Avenger movie?
Well, I mean,
Age of Ultron.
no, that was 2.
That was 2.
That was 2?
Yeah, because it was.
and Civil War is not an Avengers movie.
Yeah, so
Oh,
technically
right.
there's only been 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so the
so-
third one will be Infinity War, and then the fourth one will
Okay.
be... Actually, it comes out in 2019.
Well, I mean, here we are.
It's only 2 years from now. That's not possible.
2019.
That's not possible.
Well, that's what they're doing. That's the
Is that an
this is-
official report? You
Yes,
did, bro?
this is an official report from Disney. Disney actually listed their movies up until 2025.
They can move that around, though.
Yeah, they
they're,
can.
They're not
Yeah.
married to
I
that.
don't see how that's possible.
Because they're coming out with 3 MCU movies this year,
Oh,
obviously.
yeah. This will be the first year for 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Well,
we're what, less than a week away from Guardians 2?
Yep, next Friday. So, yeah, that's the thing that's weird about Avengers, because it's literally listed the same month as Star Wars Episode 9.
Oh, damn.
So I don't know how they plan on doing both 2 big movies within 2 weeks of each other.
They're not doing that. They're
Yeah,
not.
that doesn't make sense. But right now it does have a set release date, but those get moved around because it's Disney and they have money. So there you go. Should we talk about the big event that happened that made national news?
What was the big event that made national news?
So some motherfuckers on BART.
Oh, that made national news?
Yeah, it made national news.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, well, how
Well,
often,
set it up.
How often does it that you ride a train and 30 teenage people come and rob everybody on the motherfucking train?
It's
now
actually
there's-
closer to 50.
They said
Yeah,
50. They said 30 to 60.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's between like 30, 60. But that's a lot.
That's
of
a lot.
motherfuckers.
Teenagers.
I thought mob groups were supposed to be like breaking down to dancing and shit.
Yeah, right.
Fucking go on there and start.
Bro,
Yeah.
they would have got fucked up if I was
Wow.
on a train. I'm just saying, I almost always have a knife on me, and somebody would have got fucking stabbed. Somebody got stabbed. Multiple people would have got stabbed.
Yeah.
I hear you.
I don't get, especially if I'm in fear of my life, you're getting fucked up. If it's me or you, it's gonna be me.
Well, there's some,
You mean it's gonna be
there's
you?
some people who
Well, you can't
like,
be 60 on
actually
one
pet up
train,
a
so.
fight.
No,
and
no,
they
it-
actually were
it-
punched and stuff. And
Yeah, but it was on one car.
It was on one
Yeah,
car.
it was
Yeah,
in
so
one
this
car.
was-
They'd have been stabbed.
Yeah, this is a
Yeah.
Dublin-bound BART train.
Yeah, it was at Coliseum. They jumped
Yeah.
the actual
They
gates
jumped the
counter.
gates.
Yeah, the
which
gates.
is easy to do, especially for a teenager.
But-
They're rubber.
Oh, they do that all the time. I see
Yeah.
them kids. You know.
or you just go to the emergency exit because that shit's never locked.
So these kind of crimes have actually gone up recently. I didn't know this. But
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, like mob, because there's what was it, Prop 47 that happened earlier this year, where like petty crimes that you don't go to jail for anymore.
Oh, wait.
Oh, that's
Are
right.
we talking about for minors or for adults?
Both.
Or both. Oh.
Yeah, so you're not gonna serve hard jail time for like minor offenses.
But how is it a petty crime when it was burglary
they
or
don't-
not burglary?
Assault.
They
It was
weren't-
assault and robbery.
but they're not armed. So that's,
Oh, none of them were armed.
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
Oh.
So it's a petty crime.
Ugh.
That's all bad. Yeah, and you're looking at a fine at most, no jail time.
And this is what a lot of cops are talking about when they first try to pass it. Is that it's great that you're going to get
Less
some
people
people
in jail.
that are less people in jail and people that obviously didn't need to be there, like people that, for stupid offenses like smoking pot. But it's also on the other side, it's like petty shit that are serious crimes to a lot of people. Like if you get robbed, that's pretty fucking serious to most people.
Yeah, I think for me the distinction would be if you're doing a violent crime, which this definitely categorizes as
for
violent.
Sure.
You know what I
If
mean?
you're robbing somebody, it doesn't have to be violent, but it's with the threat of violence.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
either the
So-
threat of assault or doing an assault. Because some people were injured in this too. You know
You
what
know
I
what's
mean?
really interesting? Like, I know that these kids were underage, but like Bart hasn't released any kind of footage and stuff. Cause
Well, I got something on that. So
that shit pissed me off when I heard about that.
literally today, because Bart had a huge, I don't know if the whole world knows, but Bart had a scandal like last year or the year
remember
before that, where they have cameras in the actual cars,
They don't
but
work.
they didn't work.
But
None of them
But
worked.
they have footage though. They said they have footage today.
For this they do have footage because when it got revealed that most of their cameras didn't work, they were forced to change shit.
But there were still, it was a 9-car train and 3 of them didn't work. But
Yeah.
they still got footage of them.
Yeah, so some people are being identified, which is awesome.
Well, the problem I have is that they're saying, well, because they're minors, they don't want to release the information. But hold on, you don't release it if they were already caught. All right, I understand that. But if it's an ongoing investigation, you need to release those fucking photos so people can see, like, hey, these are the people. Do you know them? Please call us if you know these people.
Okay,
Like,
I don't know how the procedure is. That if that's how it
how
normally
that's how it
goes,
normally
then
is. Yeah, that's how it normal. I've seen it multiple times where you see minors on, and plus, if you haven't identified who the fuck they are, how the fuck do you know they're minors?
okay.
I mean, come on.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Yeah, I just remember too. Like everybody kept saying teenage, but the truth be told, there's a difference between being 16 and being 19.
Yes.
So, you got to be clear on what who
And if
these
you
are.
don't, and if you don't know who the fuck they are, you have no idea how old they are. They might look young, but you don't fucking know.
Yeah, there are teenagers that are 6'2", 190 pounds, and you know.
People think I'm in my fucking 20s. I'm
Yeah.
nowhere near my fucking 20s.
Yeah.
grown ass man.
There's this thing I've heard, like, whenever I talk to some folks, they're like, I can't tell how old that black person is. There's some truth to that.
Like, what you gotta do is you gotta cut his arm off or cut his foot off. Look at the rings where you cut it off. That's how you can tell, y'all. I'm just kidding.
Count the
Don't,
rings.
don't Kenta somebody out there. That's a tree joke, goddammit.
It's going to be a Django scene.
that's
goddamn.
all.
Well, that's
bad.
even a double tree joke because when they cut off his foot, they put it like on a stump. And
Damn.
Yeah.
Womp, womp,
so wait,
womp,
since we're talking
womp.
about this Bart thingy, there was a story that came up about a mom had dropped a dime on her son, and because I guess her son vandalized a playground or basketball court that was for specially needed kids, and the mom saw this son footage on the news and took his ass to the police station.
Good.
Good.
Here's the thing.
His ass too.
As a
Beat his ass on the
fucking
way there.
as a fucking parent, you're supposed to do that kind of
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean? Like that's your goddamn responsibility.
Like, I think, look, if your kid is out there vandalizing shit and being a fucking badass, you felt as a parent.
Yeah.
And I think that there needs to be onus on parents for shit like that. Like, look, I don't like it. Look, I used to be a DI for, like, fucked up kids in East LA. I used to have to yell at a bunch of kids and do a bunch of all kinds of fucked up shit. But I don't think that the parents really understood their responsibility in these roles. I think they should have been right beside their kids getting fucked up.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because they let them slide with all that shit. You know what I mean? You're too salty to your fucking kids. You let them go outside. You know they're doing bad shit. And for you to go out there and need, external help like that and then just kind of like push them to the side, be like, here, you deal with this.
Yep.
That's fucking bullshit. That's the reason why we have problems in our society today. One of the reasons. One of the major reasons.
And if not for if that parent is working 2-3 jobs and has very little time, obviously that sucks. But that's where extended family can also come in as well. Like someone needs to assist and help. Like in that the greater family to make sure that the kid ain't doing all kinds of.
Well, and it goes
bullshit,
back
too.
to look. If you have kids and you can't support your children, then you fucked up.
Yeah,
That's
you
not
did.
society's fault. It's
Yeah,
really
you
not. It comes down to personal accountability, and I think that not enough people believe in that or really subscribe to it or anything like that. They need to look at yourself. Like if something fucked up happens to you, you need to look at yourself and just not external factors. You know what I mean? Because the reason why you're in that situation is because of something that you fucking did every single fucking time.
Nobody made you smoke that, or kill that person.
So beat your kids, goddamn.
I'm not saying beat your kid.
I'm saying beat your kids.
Damn, hide your kids, hide your wife.
Damn.
I don't know. Reason with your kids.
Yeah,
Teach them the right way. It shouldn't have to come to beating your kids. That
Don't
should be
be
like
your
a last
kid's
resort.
friend.
Yeah.
There
Be
you
a
go.
parent.
Yeah, don't be a friend. Be a parent.
But have fun with them, you know.
Where are we switching to now? We got a bunch of news and shit.
Yeah. I want to hear about Blue's like experience in his new reality.
Oh, shit, yeah.
What's going on, Bruce?
Well, gentlemen.
Oh, damn.
So, first, let me. So I spent the last few days in VR, and I fucking came out of it, and I almost
This world was foreign to you.
This world, seriously, this world was so weird to me. Like, I went to use my, so when you're playing VR, like, your hands are always, like, kind of in a certain position, and when you grab things, like, it grabs it a certain way. So I was on my phone, and, like, I was like, are these my hands? Like, what the? I didn't know how to use my fingers anymore. It was all kind of weird. But, so yeah, so the 2 games just came out recently. The first one is, Rick and Morty, Rickality, and it's based off of the hit TV show on Cartoon Network called The Rick and Morty. And I kid you not, this shit is so funny. So it's by the same developers that made Job Simulators.
Oh,
so
wow.
there's a lot of similarities there, but like the game is like super fun. It's really funny, especially if you like the show. If you're into Rick and Morty, like there's so many like jokes and innuendo shit that's in there. You're called the dumb motherfucker all the goddamn time. So you even die in the game. You fucking die. When you die, you go to purgatory.
Wait, are you playing as Rick or Morty?
So you're actually playing as a clone of Morty,
oh, shit.
and it's funny because since you're a clone, you're kind of disposable. So
Yeah.
you're kind of always die. Not always dying, but there's a lot of times where you do die. But when you end up in purgatory, like it's fucking scary when you're in there because like it just starts off telling you that the devil can't deal with you right now, so I'm the one that's gonna have to work with you or whatever not. So I'm always scared the devil's gonna eventually come out of the shadows.
Oh, shit.
So that part is terrifying, and then like eventually you can go back to reality, like or not, like whatever world you are. But the game is really well done. I mean, it's pretty short. It's like maybe an hour or 2 gameplay before you
Okay.
like complete it. But like a lot of the puzzles are really cool. There's certain like tasks that you have to do. You have to like kind of merge things together to kind of solve other puzzles. But one of the cool things is they have this thing in there called Mr. Miki. He's like the blue character.
Of course, yeah.
So he's like this blue character where you summon him and he'll like help you with one problem and then he fucking disappears. He just dies. Like that's their whole goal in life, to be able to solve a person's problem and then they die. So there's a virtual version of him in the game, and you have to use him to be able to like reach areas that you can't reach because you only can be in the garage. You can't leave the garage because if you go out of the garage, you're fucking dead. But it's a really fun game. A lot of the clues that's in the games, and there's like a tons of Easter eggs too. Like so once you pass the game, there's a bunch of Easter eggs that you have to find to be able to like actually fully complete the game.
Okay.
So it's a really solid, good game. I definitely recommend that if you have it's available on the Vive and the Oculus Rift. Or no, just Oculus. It's available on the Oculus too.
Am I hearing an 8 out of 10? 9 out of 10?
I'm gonna go like a nice 7.5.
Okay. So still good.
Yeah, it's still good. I wish it was a little bit longer, but a lot of the VR games aren't really that long. But the other game I finally got to play is fucking Batman Arkham VR. It came out last year on the PlayStation for PlayStation VR, but it finally got ported over to. It's also available on the Oculus too, but it's the Oculus and the Vive. It came out on Tuesday. Cronus told me about it. I pre-ordered it, and right when it fucking. So it's funny because like I was hoping that at midnight I'll be able to download it, but when I went to go check Steam to see if I can download it, it said like, oh no, it won't be available for another 9 hours. I was like, motherfucker.
God damn.
But so this game takes place at the same time as the previous Batman game.
So wait, Arkham Knight?
Yes, Arkham Knight.
Okay.
So it's the one where the Joker's dead, and so you don't do any like fighting just because it's kind of hard to fight in VR. So you're just pretty much solving you're doing detective work.
Detective work as Batman or Bruce?
As Batman.
Okay.
And let me just say, the scene when you put on the cowl is fucking dope as fuck because a mirror comes down and you can see yourself as Batman, and like you can like move around, like look around, and like you're fucking Batman, and like the height and everything, like the eye alignment and stuff. It's like if you're really looking at a goddamn mirror. It was so goddamn cool.
Gadgets?
So you only have 3 gadgets in the game. You have the grappling hook, you have the detective scanner,
And the bat dildo.
Batman, and you have batarangs.
Okay.
Those are only weapons you have, and you're just going around solving a crime. Something happens to Nightwing, and Robin's missing. So you're trying to find these guys.
Damian Wayne Robin or
It
Probably
is.
Tim.
Tim?
I think it's Tim.
Okay.
It's Tim Robin. But there's like all these clues that you have to follow. But it's a really I want to spoil it, but I can't because I don't want to spoil it for people. But
I want another
It's really
review
great.
like you did for Telltale.
oh man, I need to do that.
We need to do some more of that. I need to learn how to fucking video edit because I can't leave all this shit to you because there's some shit that I want to do too.
I can show you. It's
That's
not,
gonna
that,
be
it's not really that
yeah.
hard.
Because I'm not good. I'm good at audio editing, but video editing, I just don't know it yet.
But so once you pass a game, it's probably about an hour and a half gameplay.
Okay.
After you pass a game, you have to go back into it because there's a bunch of Riddler stuff they have to do, like kind of how they did with the other Arkham games. So you have to go and
Nice.
find all these Riddler's clues to be able to unlock certain things. And like every time you solve a clue, a Riddler's riddle or whatever, you get like this board that pops up and it has like different little images. And every time you match an image, it's almost like the matching game where you have to like flip over the card and match
Yeah,
the
yeah.
images. So whenever you match two, that unlocks like a special feature. Like, you might get to be able to see a Batmobile. So another thing, inside the Batcave, this is fucking dope as hell. In the Batcave, like you can jump around to like from the Bat computer to, and the Batcave is fucking massive. It's fucking huge. But when you teleport or when you grapple over to where the vehicles are, you can actually like have the vehicle pop up and you can like rotate it around, and it's not like a little action figure. It's the whole big ass fucking thing. Like
Damn.
it's so fucking big. But like, so they have like the Batmobile, they have the Batplane. You can see the tumbler from the Batman Begins movie. The vehicle from Batman Superman's in there.
Nice.
The Adam West version of Batmobile's in there. Dude, there's so much cool shit in there. But then also like, you don't really drive them, but like, whenever it goes to a cutscene, it kind of blacks out and you just hear the vehicle like running and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But there's a scene where the Batmobile is like next to you, and it's like, damn, like I'm fucking Batman, dude. It's this
How
shit
hard-
is so fucking dope.
How hard did you nut on yourself?
Let me just tell you, like
He's all I had to rewind my whole thing.
I logged in at like maybe 11 o'clock to start playing this game. I didn't get out of there until like 3 o'clock, and this was an hour and a half gameplay. It was just me just fucking around with shit, dude. It's so fucking cool. But yeah, it's another this game is a good 8-2 for my
Nice.
VR
And this
gameplay.
it's funny because this game originally came out on the PSVR. So when I saw, I got an email because I get emails on VR games and shit like that. And I saw that Batman VR was coming to the Rift and the Vive. I was like, holy shit! First person I had to tell was Blue, but I was just like, I thought it was gonna be an exclusive for the PlayStation because that was actually
thought
one
so too, yeah.
made me want to get the PlayStation VR. But I'm like, I dropped like $1,000, actually $4,000
God
to
damn.
get VR. So and
Yeah, I recommend you to pick it up. It's only $20.
Okay, that's
It's
not
not
bad.
bad for like an hour gameplay, but you can go back and play it again. But
Are most VR games about that price?
it depends.
yeah,
Okay,
some
so-
of them can get up in like the 50 price range, and those are pretty more like in-depth games. But a lot of the games on VR are pretty much demos. that you're
Well, yeah,
buying for.
VR is still fucking weird. Basically, a lot of the games you're gonna get are either tech demos or just straight up demos, and you have to pay for them.
Yeah.
But it takes a lot more development to make a VR game than it does to make a normal game. So-
That would make sense. I mean,
Yeah.
it's newer technology, and they gotta
yeah,
more
three
testing.
dimensionals and also like getting the sound right.
That
Yeah.
makes sense,
that
yeah.
that makes a huge deal. Like,
The sound can make or break a game.
oh yeah,
it
like
does.
if you're playing like a normal game, you don't really notice because you're not looking around with your head, right? You're moving around the controller. But if you move around your head in a game and the sound isn't right, doesn't sync up, then it's all fucked up.
Yeah.
Bad.
And it's definitely important in the Batman game because there's a lot of shit where you hear something from the side and you're like looking around. So
Holy shit, man!
I'm in town now, dude.
I knew you'd love this one, man. That's
Dude,
good
I'm-
shit.
I'm gonna go home tonight and play it again. 'Cause I still got a few Batman riddles to solve. But yeah, they basically took the fucking Arkham games and put it into VR, and it feels like a good fucking Arkham game, like a Batman Arkham game. It's really good. At the end, like you have to play it so you can just get to the end because it ties in so well to the other game.
Good shit. Those games were classic.
Yeah.
Those are great games.
And this is by Rockstar too. Rockstar is behind this, so
Rocksteady?
Rocksteady.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. They said they were gonna do no more Batman games. I guess not.
So I've heard rumors of one more Arkham Knight kind of game.
Yeah, I hear that too. I don't know why they even thought they need to do a fucking Metroid game for the goddamn Switch. please God do it.
Oh, Rocksteady?
Yeah, because
Oh.
they have the formula they used for the Batman games. It's the Metroid.
Yeah,
formula.
yeah. Metroidvania ones, right? Or is that what they call them?
Metroidvania. What the fuck?
The reason they call them Metroidvanias is because
it's like Castlevania.
Castlevania.
Okay, yeah. But Metroid did it better.
Yeah.
Because Super Metroid. Well, Metroid was the first game to do it like that. Not Castlevania.
Yeah, I know.
So, but yeah, they definitely. I think they should do a fucking Metroid game because I mean, there's no Metroid game announced yet. Hopefully, at E3 they might announce something. But
Be nice.
I've been waiting for a Metroid game for more than 10 years. You know
Damn,
what I
has
mean?
it been
Like a
that
new-
long?
It
Been that
has.
long?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
God damn.
What was it? Last time was
Other M? Was that the last one?
I don't count that fucking bullshit. I mean, I don't count that fucking because they made her a weak bitch. I'm like, dude, Samus is a strong female protagonist, and they made her into a weak bitch, so I couldn't play it.
Wasn't she crying for a boyfriend or her
Yeah,
boyfriend
and I was
or
just once I heard
something?
that shit, I was like, no, that's not my Samus. So
But it was the Prime ones that were really good.
Prime was
Oh,
great.
Prime was
yeah.
so good.
Prime, Corruption, and I think it was Echoes or something like that.
Yeah.
yeah. Those
Echo,
are,
yeah.
yeah, as a trilogy, they're all great. If you have I think they all came out on Wii.
Yeah.
But I know they're all on GameCube. So definitely, if you have either of those consoles, go back and play those games. There are pretty much 9 or 10.
Yeah,
Out of
well,
10.
Are
if
they
you-
talking about? I'm sorry, but are they talking about re-releasing those ever?
No, no.
probably not.
It's pissed me off. I just want to play it. You
See,
know?
if you have a Wii, you can play
Remaster it.
GameCube games on the Wii.
yeah.
So
Oh, I didn't know that.
you
Okay.
can, you just slide them in, and boots up.
Yeah, only recently has Nintendo gone away from backwards compatibility. So, like, with the Switch is not backwards compatible with anything. The Wii U, it's sort of the Wii U is because it's backwards compatible controls. So,
Okay.
One
Anyway.
more thing about Batman Arkham. The original voices are in there. So Kevin Conroy's do the voice of Batman.
Oh, shit.
And somebody else does the voice. I don't want to spoil it.
Okay. All
what
right.
are you talking about?
Yeah, Mark Hamill does the voice of the Joker.
Oh no.
shit.
You get to see the Joker in this.
That's perfect shit. What's this Star Wars news? Social fears about Star Wars. What the fuck?
Yeah, what
Yeah,
the fuck?
this is some shit that I keep seeing ever since the announcement of Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Oh.
And the announcements of basically just the Star Wars properties that are coming out. So when Battlefront 2 came out, I was reading about like a lot of the hate
You mean the
tweets.
trailer?
came out.
Well, the trailer, sorry. When the trailer came out, there was a lot of hate tweet about the franchise as a whole and the game itself. Like, some of it was like kind of crazy. Like,
Because the last one wasn't that great, man. You got to be honest.
well, it was mainly about female protagonists.
Oh.
And there was like a lot of people like
Oh,
hating out about, Star Wars is a man's universe.
Oh, shit,
And-
really?
Yeah, and then there's ones about, Kathleen Kennedy, who's president of Lucasfilm, and Disney are like trying to push a social justice warrior agenda on us, and they're
That-
trying to push. Like, it goes on and on and on.
That's it's a vocal minority because they said the same shit when
Ray.
Ray came out and
Oh,
they
yeah.
all got shut the fuck up. They all wanted to boycott. Meanwhile, at the time, they broke records.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
those people they're nobodies.
But the thing is that this keeps surfacing every time
It's the
Star
same-
Wars announces
It's
something.
the same people.
Yeah,
and the same
it's-
people are not going to watch it, but millions of other people are. So it doesn't really matter.
They'll probably will hate watch it, just like Stitch hate faps to Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
I got a question though. So, we do get obviously a campaign in this one,
Yes.
for whereas the first one was lacking.
That
in
was my complaint. Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of like Titanfall 1 versus 2.
Yeah.
But so we get a female character, and is she someone that we know from like the books or comics? In
So
the
there
lore?
will be a book, but
No, I
it'll-
mean, is she someone who's already established, or is she brand
will
new?
be. There will be a tie-in book just before the game. Like, shit, I erased it, but it'll come out end
So
of
she's
summer.
new. Okay.
So she is a new character. She leads Inferno Squad, which you can read about before the game drops.
Well, I will say this. Not that I'm defending these guys because they sound like assholes, but sometimes you do have to like get used to and be exposed to a brand new character. If they're new and you don't know shit about them,
Yeah, but
sometimes you're just gonna hate. But
Yeah.
you shouldn't hate. You should
should.
give it a chance.
Here's one thing that I saw kind of like one of the current tweets is that it was from males saying that they couldn't identify with the game if there was a female lead.
See,
and I
that's-
was like,
that's total bullshit.
That's fucking stupid. For me, it's like, what are you afraid of? Like, I don't understand. Like, one thing, it's a game. Whether it's male or female, it's going to control the same.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we've talked about this on the podcast before.
Oh.
You don't need someone that looks like you to enjoy the game. Look, everybody on this podcast is fucking black. We all enjoyed white comic book characters. Like, I didn't give a fuck about Iron Man being white or none of that shit.
Yep.
And most people don't. But these people like I said, they're the vocal minority. but they want to sit there and get a little soapbox and claim all this bullshit, but they're not actually fans of the series.
Must not
Yeah,
be.
it must not be. It was also stemming from, actually, this is a post from Culture Junkies where someone wrote a letter to someone at Lucasfilm claiming that they didn't want a homosexual romance with Poe and Finn.
Well, I didn't think it was gonna happen anyway. But
Yeah,
so wait,
if it
that
did,
I
didn't
know,
give a
But
fuck.
none of that is canon. I mean,
No,
that's
of
the
course
internet
not.
like going crazy over they had that one scene where they looked at each other and
Oh,
gave them
yeah,
a tap
yeah,
on
at the end.
shoulder.
Yeah.
That was nothing.
It was hilarious. However, my thing is, look, if you love Star Wars, you need to love it as a whole. You need to not be afraid of what's going to happen. I mean, your heterosexuality is not threatened by these movies. Heterosexuality is not going to go away. So there's nothing for you to fear, especially in a fake universe with like space ninjas and
But-
lasers and shit.
And let me just say this quickly too: if it's not a good game, then don't buy it. You know
That's
what I mean?
true.
Like the first one, as Kronos mentioned as well, it didn't get great reviews, and I was disappointed in the fact that there was no campaign. It felt like it was a rushed game, and I skipped it. I love Star Wars, but I skipped Battlefront.
I did not, because almost every Star Wars game, if I can get my hands on it, I will probably own it,
The
whether
game
good or bad.
was visually stunning,
Oh yes,
but-
it is still visually stunning.
but it was lacking. In
Oh yeah, it's lacking in a
content,
lot. It's
yeah.
lacking. The UI is actually really bad, and I think it's mainly because there was only one developer. With Battlefront 2, there were several developers, several studios are
Big man,
helping
but the
develop
game
it.
sucked.
That keeps it real. He played that one.
Yeah,
I
he
know.
did have it. I mean, I own the game, so
Yeah, you got it for me. Thank you. But
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, the game
I
it
got-
wasn't that.
I got it for you, and we also gave it away. Mile High Blurred has a copy.
Yeah.
Mile
gave it-
High Blur cannot win the next thing we're gonna give away.
Yeah, it does.
Sorry, man.
He's cashing
we
in.
can't. I think you got like 2 things so far, and we can't give you the next thing. So
Well-
you'll be off the list.
You just nullified yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah, my thing is just these people, even though they are a minority voicing, they are still being heard. And I think just a quick minute, their 15 minutes of fame, you're just gonna have to get over it.
Well, just got, they need to ignore them and not even give them airtime.
La-
To be honest with you.
Last Jedi is going to do $2 billion worldwide box office. You know what I mean? And Disney's going to keep on raking in the
yeah,
dough.
Cashing in checks.
The Last Jedi, I'm fairly certain is going to beat the record that Fast and Furious just got.
Probably will.
I mean,
Yeah.
the main reason why I think one of the reasons why, Rogue One didn't do that well is because there were unknown characters.
Well, and it didn't do well relative to like Force Awakens. This still was
Yeah.
a huge.
Oh
box
yeah,
office.
compared to other movies that even came out during the summer, this blew them away.
Well, I think this one, like Luke Skywalker coming back, people got to get in their fucking wheelchairs. Old motherfuckers going and watching that fucking movie. Because I remember when they
yeah.
watched the shit when they were like kids and shit.
Yeah.
There's all kind of nostalgia. There's multi generations of Star Wars fans.
Oh
now.
yeah, and I
So-
mean, you see them at the cons. There's always a Star Wars presence at every con.
Well, and the other thing is, it truly is for everybody. I mean, you don't have to play the fucking game. You don't want to. Just shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you don't have to read the book. You don't have to play the game. I
I'm
mean, you can
interested-
hate FAP to it.
What's the girl's name or the woman's name?
Shit.
Whatever it is, like I'm interested in how they're going to present this brand new character, because
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
as long as they do it right.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's all I care
so
about. Just
this
don't
actually
write a bad character.
this actually goes back to one of Cronus's favorite games with TIE Fighter.
Fuck yes, X-Wing vs TIE Fighter.
So this one, you play as an Imperial Special Forces unit. So most of the games are from the Rebel side or the Resistance side.
Oh, okay.
Now you get to play from the Empire side, and it spans from Return of the Jedi all the way to Force Awakens.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to play through multi-generations, including the prequels,
Well-
as far as characters and vehicles and shit.
Remember too, before Force Awakens came out, not only did people have a problem with Rey, but they also had a problem with
Finn.
Finn.
Yeah.
You know, and there was all that racist crap or whatever, and John Boyega knocked it out of the fucking park.
Sure did.
Yeah, people
They
are
both
still
did.
freaking out.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so did Ray. What's her?
Her name,
Daisy
Ridley.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. That's the attention we'll give to the trailer.
You know what they need to do? They need to make another Star Wars Unleashed game, or
yeah, it was
Force
I so
Unleashed.
wish.
Force
Yeah.
Unleashed,
Star
yeah.
Killer.
It's
Or
kind
even,
of
even make a movie based off of that character. That'd
you
be fucking
could,
dope.
but it's kind of over and done now.
You know what's funny is that the person who
Star Wars.
that was
should
a
do
real
it.
character, like it's a real person.
Yeah.
The character that
Looks
he
like
was in
that.
a Battlestar Galactica.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. He's a
Oh
good
yeah,
actor.
he's in a lot of
He was
stuff.
also in Smallville. He
Yeah.
played Doomsday, which
Oh,
is fucking
really?
weird. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, even though like the Force Awakens ended, he still appears in other Star Wars properties because he's in Clone Wars.
Oh, nice.
He voices stuff in Clone Wars and some other Star Wars stuff he shows up in. So he's still like part of the like. They still try to include him in like properties.
Oh, they should. That was a big game.
Yeah. So I mean, but they still have good ties with them. That's great. His fuck, I can't think of his name now. I always refer to him as the Apprentice.
That was another good game to like go back and play, like, because once you pass it, you can play it again as a bad guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
So-
Well, some of the DLC was crazy. Like you could drop kick Ewoks all day in one of them. It was awesome.
They deserve it.
So speaking of big games, there was a trailer that got dropped literally today.
Oh.
And that was for Call of Duty World War II, basically. Is that what the official
Yeah.
title is?
Yeah.
WW2 or World War II?
Whatever.
WWI.
WWI.
We all know what it is.
They're going back to World War II?
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Taking a page from fucking Dice and Battlefront.
I think that's funny because I said that too, but that's originally what they went.
Exactly. That's what they
Originally
started.
were-
Yes.
They made their name on World War II to begin with.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't they already make World War II games?
Yes, they did. A whole bunch
Yeah.
of time. I think
Yeah.
all the way up to Call of Duty 3.
Or
Yeah,
World at
Modern
War.
Warfare.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
Modern Warfare.
And then even then, after Modern Warfare came out, World
at War was
Yeah.
World War II.
So I'm just gonna say this too. I think it's funny. The internet doesn't know what the fuck it wants because we heard the complaints and the groans of they're going too futuristic, and I agree with a lot of that for Infinite Warfare and even to a certain extent Modern Warfare or Black Ops 3 had the wall jumping or whatever. It's not my favorite thing. I kind of like the more boots on the ground or whatever, but now they're going back to World War II, and they dropped the trailer, and I still heard complaints of, it's not very original and all this other stuff. And I'm like, what the fuck do you want? Last year, as we correctly mentioned, even though there were all these complaints about Infinite Warfare, and it has its problems, what was the number one selling game of 2016, Kronos?
Was it Infinite Warfare?
It was Infinite Warfare. So, all that chatter.
Yeah, and number 2 was Battlefield.
It's like I said,
Battlefield
it's,
1
it's the vocal
came close.
minority. That's why most of these companies, they choose to ignore them and do whatever the fuck they want to do because they know what their fans want at the end of the day.
Yep.
It's just like so StarCraft. I didn't even talk about this last time, but StarCraft the original is getting remastered.
Oh, really?
I didn't hear one fucking person complaining about that shit. So not only is it getting remastered, but they just released the original StarCraft in the original graphics for free.
Oh, nice.
And
Okay.
so I downloaded it on my computer because it was free.
Nice.
But I played it fucking 50, 11 times, like 50, 11,000 million times.
So did it look
But-
kind of modern and pretty and shit?
Well, no. So the one that just released that's free is the original version.
Oh, okay.
So it
yeah,
looks
yeah.
like shit on
Okay.
normal computer.
Okay.
But the new one, they're updating just the graphics.
Oh, nice.
The gameplay is all the same,
Okay.
but it's in 4K now.
Nice.
So it's not, I'm buying it. So yeah, because I mean that's the game that I got ranked in
Yeah.
a long time ago.
Yeah. Look, people complain about shit and sometimes don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They're just complaining to fucking complain.
Well, it's the downfall of Marvel. We talked about it before. Is that people want to complain about some shit. Marvel kind of kowtowed to them and brought them these new boring ass characters.
Oh, for the comics?
Yeah, for comics, and it's just like, if they would just kept doing what they were doing, they'd have been fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's also that's not the only problem with Marvel. Marvel they did too many fucking events. Which I mean they went from what was it? The Black Mirror to Secret Wars,
Which was great.
Yeah, Secret Wars was great. But then after Secret Wars, none of that shit mattered. Then they went to Civil War 2, which wasn't that good. And then they went to Monsters Unleashed, which is fucking awful. I didn't buy one Marvel Unleashed, or I'm sorry, Monsters Unleashed comic.
You didn't miss shit.
Yeah.
Basically, an inhuman can create kaijus or big monsters.
Yeah, fuck that.
That
Yeah,
sounds
yeah.
it sounds
some anime
potentially
shit.
awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds potentially shitty.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Well,
see that shit.
aren't they now talking about like an evil Captain America, and he's gonna have Thor's hammer?
So yeah, they've been doing some weird stuff with Cap. I haven't read it. Did you
Wait.
read the secret, the new Cap stuff where he's Hydra secret?
Well, yeah, but this is the problem though. Like people are complaining about it, but it tells you on the first fucking page that they changed his reality.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, that
the first
explains
fucking
that.
I get busted out right now if y'all want to read it, but it's the first fucking page.
Okay.
It says that was it Kobiak, who's one of the Infinity Gems or some shit, changed his past to make him a Hydra agent. So
That's that.
I'm on board. It's an interesting story because in the first issue 0,
That's
he
kind of what they're doing with Agents of Shield, because like Agent May is
yeah.
Hydra and
Yeah.
Agent now.
Oh, and it's cool because they brought
fucking-
in the Triskelion from the MCU. You see her like in that building.
nice. But yeah, I mean, the Secret Empire looks good, but it's another event. Which I mean, most Marvel readers they're getting event fatigue because
Yeah.
after all that shit I just said, they had Monsters Unleashed, and then they just had was it EVX? I'm sorry.
Inhumans versus X-Men.
IVX.
Yeah.
They just had that. That was right after Monsters Unleashed.
Mm-hmm.
And then they went into rebooting the X-Men.
Yeah.
And now they're doing, the event with, Secret Empire. So those are two events going on at once after they just got done with like 5. So, they need to just really focus on solid storylines for, particular comics and stop doing crossovers and fucking huge events. They need to, like, calm the fucking universe down.
Yeah.
Get everybody used to these characters again, and then they'll be fine. And then stop trying to co-op established characters with new characters, like with Thor and Iron Man and fucking Hulk.
Yep.
The list goes on and on. They keep fucking up.
Well, and the new characters that you have created, some of the ones that I enjoy, like Silk, Miles Morales, and even Miss Marvel. And
Riri Williams is great, but she's not fucking Iron Man.
No.
Just make a fucking Ironheart comic.
Let them develop their rogues. Because at the end of the day, if it's a superhero comic, it's all about the superhero and going against the villains.
Yeah.
Develop their personal tragedy, why they are a superhero, and have them fighting really good original bad guys. That's what I want.
Yeah, but I haven't seen a new bad guy in these new comics. I mean, honestly,
very few.
In the all new Wolverine, it's still her old villain. It's Kimura.
Yep.
And it's like, all right, we already know about Kimura. And with Riri Williams, there's no original villains with her. With Thor, Jane Foster, no original villains with her. With the Hulk, no original. In the new Hulk, the one with the lawyer chick, there's no villains at all.
Yeah,
It's just her doing fucking lawyer shit.
Yeah.
It's not even a fucking superhero comic.
See, that's a problem. That's a real problem.
It's like going from the Hulk and then reading Friends.
Yeah.
Are you fucking for real?
And She-Hulk is a badass character, but you got to do it right.
Yeah, I mean, nobody gives a shit about a fucking lawyer with PTSD. I'm sorry, they don't.
Exactly.
I don't, and I got PTSD.
Damn.
Oh man.
Where do we started with Star Wars?
Yeah, we did. We talked about Call of Duty, but there's another game that dropped the trailer and a release date.
Wait, hold on. Before we even get to that, though, did you like the trailer or not? Was it interesting for World War II or?
I'm not a huge fan of. I'm kind of World War II fatigued out a little bit,
But
I feel like been
you
there,
saw
done
the
that.
trailer.
Oh yeah, I saw.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw the trailer yesterday. So
Oh, was
it's
it yesterday?
like,
Okay, I thought it was
yeah.
today. All right.
Whatever. But yeah, it's just whatever.
It looked interesting to me. I'm willing to give it a shot. But most years I do buy Call of Duty eventually. I usually don't get it at launch, and I get on board.
Yeah, I guess this one's doing a co-op campaign this time around again or something.
So they've had that for certain ones.
yeah, like
for
Black Ops
3.
2, or was it 3? Yeah, it was
3
3.
had
It was
that.
3. They had 4-player, didn't? 4-player co-op.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did it before? Okay.
Talking about Black Ops 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know. I think that's great. I think they all from that point on should have been, but like Infinite Warfare was not, Advanced Warfare was not,
Was not what? I'm sorry.
4-player co-op.
Oh yeah. Well,
Nope.
most of the games were not.
Yeah, actually, yes, this is very true. Most of them were not. Some of them weren't even co-op.
Well,
But like
though-
2-player.
Even
co-op.
the one that's coming up, their co-op is like a separate game.
Exactly. Yeah, separate to the
I mean, look,
single player campaign.
Not every game can be a Borderlands. I mean, I understand it's difficult to make a 4-player co-op game, right? Especially when you want to tell a certain story.
Yeah.
So I mean, I get it. I don't push for co-op games. I mean, I love playing co-op games if they're done right. You know what I mean?
Execution is key. I'm with you on that.
But we're talking about people that have been doing it for a long time, and they know how to. Infinity Ward knows how to do co-op games. I think they cut it out mainly because
Do
of
they?
timetable.
We just said they didn't make very many co-op games.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see with this one.
Their only co-op shit before this was like it's like ancillary shit. It was like zombies and shit like that. It wasn't like
Small room
us-
worlds.
Yeah, it wasn't like a huge story-driven co-op. That's what I have a problem with is that when they come up with these co-op games that are not story-driven, it's like, all right, well, what the fuck?
You do have to have the execution.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of great games that are like Gears of War, perfect, great co-op
Definitely.
game.
Left 4 Dead. Yeah.
Left 4 Dead is another one. There's
But
a bunch of them, but Infinity War's been doing this for a fucking while.
But the games you mentioned,
yeah,
even when you're playing as a single player, you already have 3 other characters with you,
yes,
and that's the main problem that I have when they come up with these quote-unquote co-op games is that they don't. It's not driving the story with those other characters.
Yeah.
That's why they have separate games for them, which is kind of fucking lame.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of one of my favorite examples where it worked well with the story, both single player and in co-op, was like Dying Light. You know, because you're killing zombies, but it doesn't feel anything like the zombie mode in Call of Duty at all.
No.
It feels like it's leading to a collective story.
Best co-op game is Contra.
You know what? There's a case to be made for that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Still need each other life
All
and
right,
shit.
let's talk about Young Justice real quick. 'Cause I read two things about this. So first of all, it's not going to be animated. It's going to be live action.
Well, no, there's a
one-
TV
both.
series coming
Yeah,
out.
Oh, you're
called-
going to make
Thanks.
two. Okay.
Yeah.
And apparently it's going to be on DC streaming service.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm like, I'd much rather have it on fucking Netflix. But,
But the TV series is going to be called Titans.
Yeah.
Yes.
the
And this
live
is-
action one?
Yeah,
Yes,
live action.
and this
It's
has
called
been in
Titans.
development for a while because TNT opted to have it on theirs and they dropped it last minute.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's been in
TNT's
limbo.
barely been a channel anymore.
Yeah. Well, it's like, well, they show the NBA on there, but
yeah, that's
yeah.
about
And
it.
so now it finally. Who's to do?
A-Rod's on that team, right?
Oh shit.
Hey, A-Rod.
Yeah. So then they're doing a live action. They're trying to push this out pretty quick. So they're trying to look at 2018, the live action being dropped.
I mean, we have, first of all, no trailers to go on.
Oh,
we don't
yeah,
have
no.
screenshots. It was
We
just
have
an announcement.
announcements. Yeah.
But-
And then we already know that Young Justice Season 3 is in production.
Yes.
And I believe they just started, what, a month ago?
But
Something like that, fairly recently?
And it should have the same
Cast. Probably
voice,
some new folk.
a lot of the voice actors from the previous.
And
Oh,
they should
yeah.
have a title for it, too. It's going to be called Young Justice Outsiders.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm down.
It's supposed to come out in 2018.
I'm down. I trust Netflix. I hope it's a.
Well,
do we know?
Oh,
if-
no, this won't
It's
be
not going to
Netflix.
be on Netflix.
Oh, wait, it's not for Young Justice?
Nope.
Nope.
It's not going to be on Netflix. It's
Oh,
going to be on
because-
CW's own digital network.
Or is
Oh,
this
that's the change.
WB's. Yeah, DC
WB.
and WB are doing their own streaming app service thing. and
I
that
thought
would-
it was in conjunction with. Okay, never mind.
I wish it was on Netflix, though, because...
Okay, so here's my thing though: is this
app?
app free or is this
Unknown.
monthly?
It's going to be
Unknown.
brand new. Like, it
Unknown.
hasn't even
Because
been released yet.
I'm not down with paying sight unseen for this app.
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
Until I know what kind of content and how much content is really going to be on there.
True. I mean, what's cool, like the CWC, that's a free app, and you can watch, like that and the CW app. Actually, they're both free, and you can watch full episodes of like Flash, Arrow, and all that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I have it. That's how I watch the shows right now. That's how I keep watching.
You don't have like a cable subscription at all?
I do, but I don't. I use
don't
the app
sign
to
in
watch
with
the
that?
show.
But a CW is a
so
free
before
channel,
I had
though.
before I had cable subscription, I used the app and watch it there.
And there were new episodes.
Yes, all the new episodes were updated.
is it-
Generally
CW,
9
isn't
o'clock
it a-
West Coast.
Isn't it a local station? It's not a cable provider's channel.
I have no idea. I've had
Oh.
It's been so
cable
long.
dish
for
for
me.
the longest
Yeah,
time.
it feels like it is kind of an
It is kind of a
extension of
local-
almost not network, but one step above. I don't
Yeah.
I
know.
feel you can get it off if you had an antenna. You
You
can
might
watch
be
all
able
these
to all
shows.
with bunny ears and bullshit,
Yeah.
Bunny ear and aluminum, bro.
dating
fuck
ourselves and shit.
Aluminium.
Adamtadium.
Do you remember when back in the days when people had satellite dishes and it'd be that huge fucking
Yeah.
phone home, ET phone home
Hell
antennas and
yeah.
shit? That goddamn thing was fucking huge.
Ooh, what was this shit about X-Files coming back?
Fuck yes.
X Files announced by Fox. They're coming back another
Ooh.
season, 10 episodes this time.
I'm down for
time,
that.
We got 6 last year. Yeah,
So?
last year.
4 more. I like
Yeah,
it.
we get 4 more. So Chris Carter obviously already writing and producing, probably directing the first one, because it's fucked up because it ended in a goddamn cliffhanger.
Yeah.
like super cliffhanger. So I need to see more Mulder and Scully.
Get to see still hot Gillian Anderson.
She is
She's
so.
still
Extra,
hot.
She
extra
was,
fire.
she was hot in the 90s, and it's
Yeah.
2017. She's still hot.
Still
I
bad.
think she's probably hotter now than she was then.
Yes.
You know what? There might be some
Yeah.
truth
Let me bring up a picture. I gotta
Yes.
make sure I'm
That
accurate.
that scene inside the store when the guy was like having like some kind of
Oh
dream
yeah, when he had
session.
that. Yeah, when he was lying to Mulder about what had happened,
Yeah.
and she's all like busting out them boobies and
Oh
stuff.
my
I was like,
God.
oh my god, how she like took advantage of him. I was like, holy shit, this
I was
is
like, why
awesome.
And I like her both blonde and redhead. You know
Oh,
what I
yeah.
mean? Like, it don't fucking matter to me.
Oh, look at that side by side, blonde and red.
You know what? She just as bad.
She doesn't age.
Yeah,
Damn,
she's
it's like
she's-
fine wine.
That's just
Better with age.
perfection. I like it.
Yeah, she looks great. I don't understand how she still looks like this. There you go.
Yeah.
Taste it.
Shit on my carpet any day.
Ah,
Fucking guy.
damn. It's
Just saying.
It's all bad.
It's an open invitation. You
It's
know?
all.
See, back in the day,
God,
people
bad.
say, "Oh man, I'll drink her bathwater." But
Yeah.
I
Shit
know
on the
more.
carpet.
Now,
Take it a step further.
Who cleans that up, by the way? I mean, just
Huh?
saying. Who cleans that up?
Oh, you just leave the house, man. You gotta have arsony go on, burn that shit
burn that
down.
motherfucker down.
Yeah, you can't be going nowhere after that bullshit.
that's crazy.
Oh, so we're getting another Kingsman.
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Trailer dropped.
Dude,
the
that was
first
a
one-
great
The
movie.
first one was not bad at all.
I thought it was great. It came out of
Yeah.
fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
Especially that scene where the music went on and
Yes,
fucking
and the beat
started killing
drops.
everybody. I was like,
Colin
God damn.
Firth.
The scene in the church.
Yeah, the scene in the church that's the scene that fucked me up because that was really brutal.
Oh,
like
yeah.
watching the trailer, you're like, oh, it looks kind of crazy. When you watch the actual film, it is super gory. I was like, holy
Kind of
shit.
is. You're right about
That
that.
scene in the church is
But
gory
what,
as fuck.
that church though, like that was a bunch of like hate, like racist people in there, right?
Well-
that he was in there killing.
thought they were agents.
They were just they were just people, and he had that thing
That
where
church was something. There was something
he
about
turned
that
them
church.
on each
I know
other.
he turned them on each other, but that church was like it was people.
I think it
like,
was
from
just
racist people.
It might have been
like
some
a clan
kind of
or some
cult.
shit.
It was some kind of cult, yes.
I believe that.
But still, it was still brutal as fuck because he ran through them like nothing. And once he ran out of bullets, he used whatever he could to fuck people
Oh, he
up.
fucked people up hand to hand. I love the slow motion kind of.
Yeah, I was
It
fucking
felt
sick.
like we were in a Skrillex video. That's what it was.
What fucked me up was the chick with she had the
Oh, the blades on
the
her legs.
blade legs,
Yeah.
running through, stabbing people. That shit would fuck me
She was
up.
pretty hot, too.
Yeah.
Good
Oh, yeah.
stylistic
Yeah.
violence. So I'm down for the second one.
She can shit on my flow.
So it's Kingsman: The Golden Circle is the sequel. Comes out later this year. I didn't
Golden
get the-
shower. What we doing?
Oh,
over
Golden
here?
Circle.
Is that when you pee on a girl's asshole?
Oh, you're supposed to pee in her
Golden
mouth.
Oh, yeah.
That's not a golden
yeah.
circle, though.
Well, I guess so. She throws it in a circle and you pee on it. Yeah, I see
Oh,
how-
man. Kissing and shitting. Here we go. What was this? So Rampage is getting a movie.
Yeah,
That's
so
based off the video game.
yeah, so you know who's in it
The
is
Rock,
what's
yeah.
it?
But wait,
Oh,
wait,
but Joe Magliano or whatever, the fucking Deathstroke, he's in the movie.
wait, hold on. Wait, rewind. I got a question, though. From the game, which was a fun-ass, old-school
Yeah,
NES game, was that actually King Kong and Godzilla, or were they like creatures?
No, they were
That's a
like
good-
creatures.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a
Because
good
it went,
question.
like the lizard was named Lizzie.
Yeah.
I forget the fucking
Kong or...
yeah.
Was he
But
called?
they-
or
but they
he's-
weren't. It
Was he
wasn't.
called King?
Okay. Because
think
I
it
was
was
going to
called
say,
King.
obviously we have King Kong and Godzilla in very modern movies. Are we going
Yes.
to see those versions
No.
in this? And
Oh,
it
yeah,
sounds
no,
like
no.
no.
And with the wolf guy being there too, that's want to know.
I forgot about the wolf
Oh,
guy.
yeah,
Yeah.
because it was a 3-player game.
Yep,
Yeah.
it was. It was a fun one, too.
So Rampage is out in
Eating people and shit.
2018.
How the hell are they gonna make a movie off this goddamn game?
I don't fucking know.
I heard some of it from pre-recorded live, and it sounds kind of weird.
So look at listen to this cast list. This is the cast in it. So The Rock is in it. Jeffrey Dean Morgan's in it.
Oh, wow.
Malin Ackerman.
Who's that?
Uh,
Homestead?
she's in Watchmen. She played Spectre. Silk
Oh,
Spectre.
okay. She got a bad old body.
Yeah. So Joe Magliano, your girl Naomi Harris
I like
from
her.
the 28 Days.
Yeah.
And who else did I see? That's pretty much all the big. Oh,
So hold on. It was George, who's King Kong-like
Mm.
character gorilla, Lizzie, who's Godzilla-like the lizard, and Ralph, who's a giant werewolf.
Ralph. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to see those characters fucking up a city. So, you know, I'm down with that. As long as the CGI looks good. But it's probably not going to be a great movie.
Probably
It's
not.
gonna be like
It's
Battlefield.
got The Rock though.
Yeah, it does have The Rock. I don't know how him and Deathstroke. Like what
Yeah.
the fuck? And Negan.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that's gonna work out. But
Holy
yeah,
They
it actually has. What's the official release date? Oh, there is.
Well, I was gonna say they made a movie off of Battleship. Like,
They sure did.
They
how
did.
the fuck are they
That
gonna
was
keep
fucking
making?
awful. It even had fucking.
It had Rihanna.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that, Rihanna.
I saw it just for her.
Yeah, I saw it too.
Yeah.
The only reason I watched that.
I saw it
what's
for
her name was in
free.
it too. Michelle Rodriguez is in it too.
Oh, was she?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's in
she
it for
was
like
in
a
it.
hot
So
minute.
was Alexander Skarsgård.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
he's
true.
like the main dude, isn't he?
Yeah, they have some eye candy in there for everybody. Like,
guess
It feels like he's fallen off since Tarzan. Like, didn't that movie like bomb pretty much?
I saw it. It was
Well, Margot Robbie's in
too
it.
amazing.
Oh, really? In
Yeah,
Tarzan?
she's Jane.
I didn't know that.
I heard Brie Larson's in it.
Oh.
No, she's in Kong, Skull Island. Oh,
She ain't
God.
top billing.
Yo, you motherfucker.
She ain't top billing.
Maybe not that one.
She'll be
She-
top billing in 2025, right?
She'll be top billing in 2019.
Mm-hmm. We'll see.
So speaking of games that are coming out, you're about to say, oh, Ninja?
Friday the 13th.
We
So
finally getting this.
there's a 3-minute trailer that dropped.
There's
Really?
been hella trailers though.
Yeah, but this one has like the official release date, which is May 27th.
That's right around the corner.
Of this year?
Well, it's been
This
developed
year,
for like the longest time.
True.
Yeah.
Is it? I believe yes.
This
Or
is
no,
one that-
26. May 26.
This is one that Adam Sessler is involved in funding and
Yeah,
and all
so
that
he
good
was
shit.
heavily promoting, but yeah.
Kickstarter.
So we've been talking about this for months, but the official release date is the end of next month.
And is this a multi-console, not just PC, or is it only
Yeah,
PC?
at the end of the trailer, it shows like all PS4, Xbox One, PC, Steam,
Okay.
and there's one more I saw, but
All right.
yeah, the
Whatever.
trailer looks super bloody. So I think it shows more gameplay a little bit. I didn't watch all of it, but
The gameplay itself has been just fucking brutal. Like, watching other people play it, it's like, this game is going to be so much fucking fun.
yeah, it should be interesting.
I mean, the whole concept itself, they made 11,000 of those goddamn movies, and
Oh,
they were
yeah.
always fun. You know what I mean?
Except
Yeah.
Jason X. That one's kind of weird.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was weird. But yeah, I mean, one of the best ones definitely Freddy vs. Jason.
I
That
forgot
was a
about
good
that
ass
one.
fucking movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
about that one.
that movie was surprisingly good, even though
Yeah.
it kind of didn't get that good of a review. But
It made like
Kelly Rowland was
100
in it,
million.
right?
Yeah, she was in it, but it made like a ridiculous amount of money for a horror film.
Yeah, that was really good.
It was good.
I like how
I
Freddy
really
got
enjoyed it.
Jason to come back.
Yeah, it was really good, great concept. I'm glad they had Robert Englund in that. I think that was his last rendition as Freddy.
Oh, yeah, because he passed, right?
Robert Englund? I
Didn't
don't
he?
believe so.
Or am I
No.
Guy played Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
No,
No, I think he's still around.
he's still around.
Oh, shit.
He's still
I
there.
put that out there.
He's still in nightmares. It's all good.
Dude, that last Friday the 13th movie was fucking not Friday the 13th. Nightmare on Elm Street movie was fucking boo boo garbage.
What was it
Oh, the
called?
remake.
Boo boo garbage.
It was boo-boo.
It was a remake.
Yeah, it was a
Damn.
remake, and I just didn't like it, man. It was so bad.
Yeah,
God
Katie
damn.
Cassidy's in that movie.
I don't
You
know who the
may know her
Homesteader?
She plays Black Canary on Arrow.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Okay. All right.
Which Black Canary?
They got a couple.
Black now.
The second Black Canary.
Okay.
The black canary.
The hot canary or the
Of course,
one
the
that
black
sucks
canary's
dick?
white.
Yeah.
Is the white canary black? That'd be fucking weird.
Well, the white,
Fuck,
can,
white
well,
canary's
the
white.
first Black Canary is white now.
God damn it, you
White
confusing
Canary.
me.
Laura,
They're all white.
no, but she was black.
She
at
white.
first, but then she became white canary.
She white.
And then she went over to
Legends of
Legends
Tomorrow.
And then the
She's
black
still
canary
white.
died, and then they got a Mexican canary.
They got a brown canary.
God damn it.
So,
Go ahead.
switch gears a little bit. This is not on the list, but I want to talk about some anime for a second here.
Oh, yeah.
Prodigy had brought up some shit a little while ago that we might do. I don't know. It's probably going to need some fucking viewer participation here. All right, so as y'all all know, maybe you don't know, there's a series called Naruto that it's an anime and a manga that came out a long fucking time ago. There's like literally over 800 episodes. All right. And there's a new series called Boruto that just came out. It's based on the Naruto universe. Basically, Boruto is Naruto's child when he gets older. And I'll tell anybody, look, if you want to get into that whole Naruto universe, you can watch Boruto and just hop right in. You're probably not gonna miss anything. I mean, honestly, the only thing you're gonna miss is shit that is like from the parents or the instructors, but it really doesn't fucking matter. But Prodigy had asked me and Blue to do like a series on Naruto, like basically do like a video series
Breaking it
about-
down.
breaking down Naruto. And I was like, I don't fucking know, because that shit is fucking long, all right? And obviously we can skip filler episodes, but it's
Well, like,
still
the first episode came out in like 2002. I think?
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I was still in the
Fucking
fucking
15 years ago.
I was still in the goddamn Marine Corps when that shit came out.
Damn.
It was a long time ago. But if y'all want to hear me and Blue talk about it, we will. But I mean, we would like to get some feedback first.
20 words less.
Yeah, if y'all would like to hear us talk about it and like give you an overview of Naruto, where to start, best episodes. Basically, the way that I would like to do it is if y'all would like to hear it, is we can go a story arc at a time, because that'll be easy to break down. Because literally there are over 800 episodes. If we cut out filler, there's probably around 600 episodes, maybe 550
Yeah.
episodes that are not filler. What me and Blue could do is we can break down story arcs, the main story arcs.
Yeah.
And we also talk about some of the movies that they have too, because
Yeah, there's
I'm
a lot
not sure
of
if they
movies.
actually tie into the actual canon of the anime.
Some of them
But-
sort of do. Like
yeah.
Boruto the movie does sort
Yeah.
of, And some of the other ones sort of do, but yeah, for the most part, they're kind of outside of it.
Yeah, might as well leave them off the
That's
list.
a lot
What's
of
fun-
content.
What's fun from someone who I've never seen any Naruto, and I'm starting with Boruto, as Kronos mentioned, or whatever, where you can just jump right in. It's fun to hear you guys, as hardcore fans of this series, really discuss it, because it is, from the outsider's perspective, intimidating to think of all those episodes.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the only reason why I haven't jumped in. Like 500 episodes, obviously that's without the fillers, is still a whole lot. But to hear fans like yourselves kind of breaking it down, what you like about it, what works, what makes this such a great story, because it's one of the most popular mangas and animes of all fucking time. So I think it'd be a great idea. Like Chrono said, let's have the listeners weigh in and provide some feedback on, do y'all want to see this? Because I'd love it.
I know it would definitely take us a few little time to do it, because I know for sure I'll have to go back and watch a few episodes just to remember exactly what happened in these story arcs. So it'll probably be like maybe a series that we'll probably do. Like I was
Yeah,
saying.
or you can try to condense as much as you can and make it a.
A 6-parter, 5-parter, whatever.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
it's definitely going to take like a lot of time and effort on our part. Because I mean, that shit came out a long time ago. I've watched them all, but
I get
I
you.
need some refreshers. You know
I
what I
get you.
mean? So if y'all want to hear it, we'll do it. But we would like some feedback before we do it. 'Cause if nobody wants to hear it, I'm not going to fucking do it.
Yeah,
You ain't gonna do it just for me?
Yeah, I know, right? That's like the same thing as Prodigy requesting the House of Cards breakdown from me and Stitch, because
Yeah.
that's shit.
That's
4
4
to 5
seasons, right?
You live vicariously.
Fifth season.
How's it?
Fifth season starts next
Vicariously,
month.
yeah.
You live vicariously.
Hell yeah, I need
Yeah.
y'all breaking shit down for me.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna watch.
Yeah,
You're like that kid in school who like, hey man, did you read the book? What happened?
Give me the cliff
go right
notes.
ahead.
yeah, give me Cliff Notes.
I need
Hey,
the
yeah,
Cliff Notes, bro.
he's like the kid who's like, hey, did you do the homework? Can you explain it to me real quick before we go in?
Yeah, it's test. I need it. So yeah, and if there are other animes or series that you would like us to break down, because I think that we would have a unique flavor to a breakdown. It wouldn't be fucking stale and boring. I know that.
Yeah, we watch kind of a lot of anime, and if you have any suggestions, obviously suggest them and we'll watch them. But we watched a lot, and I don't want to watch some fucking romantic bullshit. So don't even try to fucking suggest some shit like that.
You don't want Yuri on Ice, bro?
No, fuck that. I don't
shit.
give a fuck. It's not because he's gay. I just don't give a fuck about ice skaters or romance kind of anime.
Yeah.
I want to see fucking action, people getting fucked up.
No, what, you don't want to watch Inuyasha?
Inuyasha?
Yeah,
You can't even say
yeah.
the fucking name right.
I get it.
I watched Inuyasha.
Yeah, that's why I tried
That's
to.
your list.
I didn't watch the final
I
act,
watched
though.
the first
I did.
episode and I couldn't.
I watched them all. I still haven't anybody back.
I just couldn't.
That's a classic anime, man.
It is.
Yeah.
I know, but I just couldn't. I don't know why.
I never finished it, but
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
Somebody mentioned something really interesting. So, if you didn't know, they brought back Sailor Moon. They remastered it and they re-released it. It's Sailor Moon Crystal.
Yeah.
Somebody's like, well, they're bringing back Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon. Like, somebody needs to redo the Warden Warriors or Samurai
Ronin Warriors?
Troopers. Yeah, they
Yeah.
need to redo that fucking anime because that was the shit.
Hey, I mean, here's the thing with the current anime that's out. It looks fucking gorgeous. Like Attack on Titan with the Attack on Titan season 2 rather, with the animation and the quality and whatnot. I mean,
You know what's also crazy is it's crazy that it takes 2 weeks for Toonami to air the new season of Attack on Titans.
oh, they're airing season 2?
They're airing season 2 dubbed in English.
Oh, wow.
Wow. They've never done that before, like that quickly.
They're on. I think they're 3 weeks behind. Yeah, they're 3 because
Shit.
I just watched it because it just came out this last Saturday and I watched it and I was like, this is season 2 shit. Like, what the fuck?
Damn, that's
and it
cool.
was dubbed in English, man. I was like, wow,
That's cool. I mean,
that's fucking great.
here's the thing. Toonami, even though it's usually a little bit late, you know what I mean? Like, they had One Punch Man on there, and obviously they have JoJo and whatnot. But it's a great way to expose, especially North American viewers, to anime,
Yeah.
even if it's a little older. Yes, it's in English and whatnot, but if you didn't watch it, like simulcast or whatever, watch it now, because nothing they have on there is bad. It's all good shit.
Oh yeah, they have really good recommendations for other stuff too, which is great.
I'm waiting
funny.
for more Robotech.
It's funny. Yeah, they haven't had one in a while.
A long while. The
Yeah.
last one I saw was Shadow Chronicles, and that
come
was
back.
on Netflix.
Oh, Frontier came out sooner than that, or more recently than that. That was all right. Jason is in the chat room. He said he's been watching Attack on Titan,
Nice.
which is dope. And I was recommending Terraformars season 1 only.
I got you.
Don't watch season 2. Yeah, it's right up there with Attack on Titan, man.
Yeah, and I'm still going to say, if you like violence, go ahead and watch that Berserk.
Yeah, Berserk is good too. But you know what's kind of weird about Berserk though? especially the new series that's out, is the CGI.
It's
It's
a
good,
trip.
but it's kind of weird because it's cel shaded and it's like, it's kind of anime, but it's kind of not.
I get you on that. But if you go back to the Golden Arc, the ones I let you have, the Golden Arc trilogy, that's all animated. You know what I mean? And that gives you the better context for Guts.
I need to finish that because I only watched the first movie. One other thing I have a problem with too about Berserk is, look, if you're gonna have naked chicks, where the fuck are the nipples? I'm just saying, where the nipples at?
So they changed that because you do see nips in like the movies.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, but in the fucking series, no
Yeah,
nipples.
that's weird. It's fucking weird. But there's excellent fucking anime, and you're caught up on My Hero Academia now, right?
Yeah, that's actually for a new anime. It's probably my highest recommendation right now. Is My Hero Academia. It's season 2 just started a couple weeks ago. It's a very good anime. I forget who told me about it. I think you told me about it because they were talking about it
At the
Crunchyroll.
event for Crunchyroll, yeah.
It's a really good anime. I mean, basically, it's about a kid. It's in a world where I don't know if I talked about it on the podcast before, but
Yeah, break it down.
it's in a world where basically in the future where people are mutants. They call them. They say they have quirks, and so people basically have superpowers. And 80% of the planet has superpowers. And there's this one kid who wants to be the greatest hero ever, and his like idol is this guy called All Might, who's fucking hilarious.
Basically Superman.
Basically, he's stronger than Superman.
Yeah.
He's basically fucking One Punch Man. Mm-hmm. All right, and so he really wants to be just like All Might, but it turns out like most people by the age of 4, they get their quirks, so they end up having superpowers. But if you don't get it by the age of 4, usually you're fucked.
Yep.
And so, age of 4 rolls by, kid doesn't have no quirk, and so but he still wants to be a hero, and he has to figure out how to be a hero, and ends up getting to meet his idol All Might. And that's where kind of sort of some hilarity ensues, but it's got good action, it's got a good story, and it's a really good anime. So y'all that are out there, there's only like less than 20 episodes out right now. That's including both seasons, so it's definitely worth a watch. So yeah, definitely check that out.
Hell fucking yeah. It's been a while since we really broke down and talked about some current anime, man.
Yeah, and the cool thing about this one is that they're really creative with like people's powers, right? That like most people's powers are not like cookie cutter powers. Like there's this one guy who has like 6 arms, but his arms are like they're connected, and he can move around various sensory organs to those arms. So like if he wants to see a different direction, like an eye will pop out of like one of his little arms, or an ear, or his mouth, or whatever. So it's really interesting. Like one guy has a power of like fire and ice.
Nice.
It's pretty cool. So yeah, it's pretty badass.
God damn it, I love it. All right, you're still on Dragon Ball, obviously.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Super is hopefully, you know how like Dragon Ball, how they like to drag out certain things. So so it's still waiting for this tournament to happen. But there's rumors that Gohan's gonna maybe go God mode, but it's still rumors.
That could take 20 episodes for that to
Well, they're
happen.
saying like the next 3 episodes he's supposed to like really like power up like ridiculously. Like he's gonna, because basically I guess his power is being held back. Maybe because he's like a father now, so he's not going full Super Saiyan. But they're saying that he might go back Super Saiyan level 2, or maybe even hit up God mode, because him and Goku are gonna fight. And it's really interesting. A lot of people have been complaining about this too, about how like Goku is going around trying to recruit for this tournament, and he's like fighting, like he fights Android 17, and he goes God mode, and Android 17 is keeping up with him. But like God mode is like ridiculously powerful. So apparently, I guess Android 17's been really strong this whole time, or something like that. But it's kind of weird. And like he fights against like what did he fight against? He fights against Android 18 and Krillin.
Oh, I know 18.
And
yeah.
they're able to keep up with him too. So it's like what's up with this God mode? It's not really that powerful or something, or just people on Earth are just getting stronger or something.
It got nerfed. That's what happened.
But we'll see.
Good
We'll see how it goes.
Good shit. Since we're on anime, I gotta make this plug. I got Matt from Prereq watching some goddamn JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh shit.
Hopefully he's not mad at me or too mad at me. JoJo! Yeah, it is a weird one. And one day, if you guys would like or whatever, maybe after you get back to us on the Naruto, I'd love to break down at least those 4 seasons, because goddamn, if you like really gay anime, this is your anime.
I mean, I'm in like partway through Diamond is Unbreakable, I think.
Well,
No.
You're probably on I thought Battle Tendencies for you, or maybe Stardust Crusaders.
Stardust. Yeah.
Okay, because did you meet Jotaro? Cujo?
I don't think so. No.
Or Old Man Joseph?
Well, Old Man Joseph, yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay, then you're Stardust, yeah.
And I saw the ones with the stands and all that.
Okay, yeah, that's Stardust, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, Matt's actually in the chat room. Matt, how do you feel about JoJo?
yeah, he's probably early on.
I heard he divorced Becky now, and now he's fucking dudes.
Super good.
Extra bad.
Yeah, so, yeah. I do love my serial killers with the love dead lady hands. Anyway.
You see his shirt?
Yeah, Yoshika Kira, he did nothing wrong. He just wanted a quiet life, y'all. Super insight. All right. What was this bullshit about? Oh, Dark Phoenix? Are we getting Dark Phoenix?
Yeah, we're getting into Dark Phoenix. Fox announced earlier this week the Dark Phoenix saga will be coming to a theater.
Wait, is it going to be Sanja is playing? Is she?
Sophie Turner, yes.
She still?
She will be Dark Phoenix.
Is she the one to play
Sandra?
Jean Grey?
She's the one who played Jean Grey from
Sanja on
Apocalypse.
Game of Thrones?
Yes. Sansa.
Sansa.
Yeah.
Sansa,
Oops.
yes. There's an actual release date for this.
Shut the fuck up, really?
Yeah, hang on. I just took it down a second.
I mean, is this going to piggyback off of X-Men Apocalypse, though?
yes.
Oh, fuck that movie.
Have you been reading Thanos?
I'm too behind.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Phoenix comes up.
Oh, really?
Thanos.
Okay. God damn,
And
I
it's
need
going to be unexpected.
All right, I'm going to catch up fucking this week.
It's not Jean Grey Phoenix.
Oh.
It's like the actual Phoenix Force.
Oh, shit. God damn. All right. I'm down for that. Anything with fucking Thanos. So, I don't know, man. I don't know if she has... I don't know. I have to see her in the role. I really do. I need
Well,
a
the last
trailer.
movie just wasn't good. I don't think
just-
that wasn't her fault.
No, it
Yeah.
wasn't. It
I
wasn't.
like the movie. I still liked it.
Wait, you're talking about Apocalypse?
Yeah, I still like the movie. I thought it was really good. Of all the X-Men movies.
See, my problem with X-Men is I kept waiting for Apocalypse to do something badass,
Be Apocalypse?
and it just didn't happen.
Yeah.
I was
He
just
destroyed
like,
the whole goddamn city.
no, he had other people do shit for him.
No, he like destroyed that whole goddamn city to build his
No.
little fortress. People were dying and turning to dust, and he threw that
No,
one guy
that
into the
kinda-
wall.
No, he was strong and shit, yeah, but he didn't do anything like.
He chopped a bunch of people's heads off with one swipe.
It was just Poe Dameron, goddammit.
Yeah,
It wasn't even big.
Poe Dameron. Yeah, he wasn't doing shit that Apocalypse was doing. Like the world was supposed to be in ruin because of him, and
Yeah.
it just did. He was doing like he used Magneto to like fuck up the world's core, and like it just wasn't.
I still thought it was.
I mean,
It-
even
I felt like his power of suggestion was more powerful than him.
even hardcore X-Men fans, for the most part, don't praise this as the ultimate X-Men movie.
No, I
I'm not an
really,
X-Men fan,
I
so
really
I don't-
enjoyed Days of Future Past.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
And I would say I was harsher on First Class than I probably should have been.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Oh.
awful.
No, yeah, it definitely was not awful. I thought it was an interesting like reboot, whatever. But then they incorporated with Days of Future Past with the previous X-Men cast. So that was interesting.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Is Singer still involved?
Oh yeah,
well.
he's not listed as director, but he's always executive producer.
I don't
always.
know. Then it could go either way.
It could go in. So November 2nd, 2018 is the release date. So tentative release date for Dark Phoenix.
Long fucking time from now.
Yeah, I mean, so you've already talked about how you felt Blue looks like he's anticipating Cronus. How do you feel about this
Dark Phoenix.
Dark Phoenix?
The last string of X-Men movies have not been good, so I don't have much hope for it. To be honest with you, I mean, they didn't do the Phoenix really right. The last movie, so I don't expect them to get Dark Phoenix right.
Last movie.
Unless they bring, I would like to see them bring around the not T'Chari, but the Shi'ar Empire. I mean, that'd be great.
Oh yeah.
Do they own them, Fox?
Well, they're part of the
I
X-Men universe, so they should.
Yeah, they were on the TV series, so
Yeah,
believe
they
they
should
won't.
own. I mean, that
Yeah.
if they did that, that'd be great. But I mean, they've done Phoenix before and they fucked it up.
Oh, that's
So-
right, from X-Men 3, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the last
Yeah.
X-Men they
Yeah.
did Phoenix.
Yeah,
and they-
sure.
Yeah, that too. So,
That was worse, yeah.
I like
Look-
that one better.
Oh shit.
I want a boat of one.
So I'm gonna throw this out there. So this is post Deadpool. So now with those
That
lessons
doesn't-
they've learned with
Doesn't mean
Deadpool,
shit.
so you don't think they're gonna learn anything from Deadpool
No,
and try to
no,
incorporate
I do not.
what they learned? No.
do
Okay.
not.
Because
Because they're different kind of movies, man.
They are.
You're coming from like an R-rated movie to like a teen movie. So there's no way they're going to use anything they learned from Deadpool and put it in X-Men. You can't do it. The X-Men. I understand what they did for Wolverine, making him more violent because that's Wolverine shit. But the X-Men are not like that, so you can't take elements from Deadpool and put it in an X-Men movie.
I think only thing they can take from Deadpool if they stick to the fucking comics and stop making up shit.
Yeah, you do have to have that passion for the comics. I don't want an R-rated X-Men movie. I definitely don't.
No.
I want something that actually incorporates the fact that the X-Men are really fucking hated, and they always have been. I mean, I'd like a little bit more of that story incorporated in the, anti-mutant shit. You know what I mean? And the parallels.
You mean hated by the public?
Yes.
Within the world. Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
I mean, that has always been one of the coolest things about X-Men. The hatred and anima. They're superheroes, but they're not praised like the fucking Avengers. You know what I mean?
That's true.
They take shit.
Yeah, I think that was your biggest issue with fucking J-Law's performance, because she's praised as bringing the X-Men to the public eye in the days or since Days of Future Past, and then in Apocalypse, she's like known as.
Well, for me, here's my thing. I like Mystique as a villain.
Oh, yeah.
For most of her history, that I'm familiar with the comics, and I haven't read everything, she's always been a villain. With a villain that has some spy tendencies and maybe fooled some people and went another way temporarily, but her overall arc is bad.
So she has posed as heroes for a while.
I'm fine
and
with
worked
that.
with them, and then double crossed them later on. But then she did do good deeds as these other characters.
I'm fine with all that, but I don't want her as a hero leading the fucking X-Men. That's just a slap in the face for X-Men fans. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they should have done that.
Well,
They done fucked up with that.
And yeah, I just don't like J-Law. I don't like her in this role.
Love
I don't
me
like
some
any,
J-Law.
I don't like any component of her. You know what I mean?
Not even on the Fapping?
No, I'm
Yeah.
not. I didn't like that ass. I didn't like that ass.
tripping. You hate Fap. You hate Fap to her.
Only-
You were like, this bitch, Fap. You fucking Fap. Ungrateful Fap, and then busted.
I mean, if you put her in some absolute territory,
Ooh, and she did.
and she came on over, squatted down, let her rip on that hot carpet. You know what
Oh,
I mean? It'd be bad.
motherfucking
Will the
bad.
carpet be white?
Yo,
Oh,
yeah.
Leave this thing.
White hotel carpet, and she just
That's
takes it.
all motherfucking bad.
Yeah, but
So-
I don't know. We'll see what happens with this. I can't feel one way or another. We've seen no trailer. We've seen no screenshots.
Yeah.
It's early.
My thing is, I think that from Deadpool, they can try to push to have a slightly more edgy X-Men.
Yeah, it's
Not
very
be
di-
R.
it's very
but
different.
But have like content that's a bit more.
Well,
I guess-
I want the edge with the hatred of mutants.
They
That's
could-
the edge I want.
That could potentially happen.
Yeah, it doesn't really need the violence of like Deadpool.
Yeah, I just,
Oh, yeah.
Actually, Deadpool wasn't really that violent, other than
Eh,
this.
it had a lot of
It had a lot of
headshots
violence.
and blood.
He cuts off his own fucking hand.
Yeah, but it wasn't. I don't feel like it was that violent.
It could have gone worse.
It could have been worse.
Yeah.
Yes.
Same
I mean,
with Old Man
shit.
Logan.
He got strapped up on.
Well, let me ask you this though: in 2017, right where we are now, isn't Deadpool the premier Fox comic book line of movies? I mean, from Deadpool to Deadpool 2, I think that's their Paramount, like the
Ace.
thing that their ace card.
Oh, for
I don't
now?
think
For
I
now,
don't
yes.
think they're betting that X-Men will top Deadpool 2.
Ooh.
I don't think so. I think
know.
they're betting
I think they
that
want it-
Deadpool.
I think
2
they
will-
want Deadpool money, so they're gonna try to, from Deadpool making as much as it did,
Here's
getting
what-
the praise. Why not take? This is a franchise they've been running since what 2001.
True, but here's where I know where they're full of shit on that. Typically, because you said a November release,
Yes, 2018.
typically take out Star Wars and whatnot, but typically when it comes to comic book movies, the ones released in late in the year, like November, aren't the marquee ones. Because I don't, even though I'm excited about Thor 3, I don't think that's the marquee MCU movie this year. I think it's Guardians, and Homecoming are the marquee ones.
Yeah.
And just like last year, Doctor Strange, which was good, not bad. It
Oh, yeah, it wasn't
it was not
Civil
the
War.
It wasn't the marquee one.
The marquee was Civil
one
War.
was Civil War.
Yeah.
So I think Fox even admits that this is not their golden goose. Deadpool is.
I feel that.
You know what I mean?
I can see that, but I can see them trying to be like, because they know if you look at the numbers, just Apocalypse definitely faltered
Yeah.
compared to Deadpool.
Oh, certainly.
So why not get that franchise that they're trying to hold on tight to, a franchise they've had for over a decade,
Yeah.
and they want to get this like money revitalized, not necessarily rebooted. So why not, do something that gets people back in seats.
Hopefully. Gotta execute. Gotta motherfucking execute, goddammit. What's this Marvel Heroes Omega?
I don't know. That's not me.
Remember that old what's that Marvel game, Ultimate Alliance?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have that game.
This looks like Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's coming out for the PS4, Xbox One, I think PC.
Ooh.
It looks like a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it because I was a huge fan of the Marvel Ultimate Alliance series. I know some folks weren't, but you know what? Fuck you. So
Oh, damn.
yeah.
So beat 'em up, you know.
It was 4 players.
4-player co-op, beat 'em up with. But what about the licensing of characters? How?
I don't know all the characters, but I had a lot.
Okay.
So I don't think they're worried about licensing.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm
are we
pretty
talking
much on
X-Men and Avengers characters, or not mixing the two?
I think so.
Ooh, wow. Okay, shut up and take my fucking money if you're doing that.
Yeah, it's been a while since we had like an X-Men Alliance, and this is one of Stitch's favorite games. He just rebought on the PS4 from the arcade store or whatnot, and went through it. So
If you're giving me X-Men, I mean at least my popular X-Men and some Avengers, and
Yeah, it should be just about everybody, right? I mean, that's the way the last one was. And I don't
yeah, it
think-
had a shit ton, and
'Cause-
DLC added even more.
yeah, because the MCU and stuff like that, it's not tied to games.
oh really? Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, everybody's on here. I'm looking at the original thing. I'm looking at one of the screens, and it's got the Hulk, Luke Cage, Deadpool, fucking Black Bolt, Doctor Strange, Gwen Stacy, Spider-Gwen, Thor, Captain Marvel, Iron Man. Yeah, so it's everybody. Wolverine's
Okay.
in there too, and Colossus. So there's X-Men in there.
I love it.
So there was a closed beta a week ago.
Oh,
or
really?
no?
I tried
what's
to sign
the-
up for it.
Yeah,
but-
it's like 5 days ago.
So this could be a game changer
Isn't it-
for the industry, because it's been a while, if we're all honest, since we've had a really good Marvel game like this, right?
Oh yeah, most
Yeah.
of their games have been mobile.
Yeah.
And,
It'll be
and
an
we haven't even
MMO?
had like, I mean, we're getting Marvel versus Capcom, the Infinite, whatever.
That's a fighting game though. Which is
Yeah.
gonna be dope.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play it. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm sorry. So is this do we have a release date?
Oh, is it already out? What the fuck? It's already got like a 5.7 out of 10.
Maybe for a beta.
Maybe the beta.
Yeah, probably for the beta.
I mean, if they're in beta, then we're looking at 17, right? For this drop.
Oh yeah, you're probably talking like
It
next
says
month for
spring
release.
of 17, which is now. So
Maybe right before summer.
38 playable characters.
Holy fuck!
Ooh, that's a lot.
Is there a list of the characters on
And
there?
And the co-op is 4-player or 5?
Should be 4. So
Man, I mean, we got to squad
apparently,
up.
it's supposed to be free to play.
Like we squad up on Battlefield 1.
Oh yeah, look, I'm down. I'm always down. Food to watch. What's up? Yeah, I mean, if you got the voiceover work, the fun characters that we already love, you know, get me a Rocket Raccoon or Hulk
Captain
in there.
Marvel's
Come
in
on,
this.
I'm down for this.
I have to check out some of the gameplay and see how it plays out.
Yeah, it's I don't see it.
Well,
I know
it-
there's a trailer. somewhere.
it plays like Diablo. So and just
Oh,
like
yeah.
Ultimate Alliance. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm down. That quasi top down, but not really.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
fine.
3/4 down.
Yeah, that's it.
You know how they talk about how like once you see something, it can't be unseen.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I look at Wolverine in his yellow costume, I see the 2 Batmans.
God damn, that's funny.
Yeah, I like my brain click switch between the two. I'm like, fuck, dude, I can't stop seeing this.
Okay, so are you more hyped about this one or the fighting game?
The fighting game.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
yeah,
'cause-
yeah, I know what I'm gonna get in the fighting game.
All right. What about you guys? Or well, let me put one more in the mix. Spider-Man, the Sony version too.
Oh, the
Yeah. So
Which
what-
Marvel game are you most hyped for?
probably the Sony one because that gameplay that they showed so far looks really fucking good.
That wasn't really game.
I mean, it wasn't gameplay, but like what they showed looked interesting. And seeing Spider-Man with like a different suit on with the white emblem, that
Mhm.
looks pretty cool.
Old
I need,
Ninja?
I need to see gameplay from the Spider-Man game because the trailer looked dope, but the gameplay's shitty. It's not really worth it. But the Marvel vs. Capcom games, I think I own. I don't have 2, but I played a lot of them. So, but Capcom, you know, it's a fan favorite. So, and like Corona said, you know what you get with that.
Yeah.
So, but I do miss some Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I played the shit out of that game. So that's a tough one.
All right, sounds like a toss-up now.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's switch gears a little bit. The Expanse. Did you watch the season
I
finale?
have not watched
God
the finale
fucking
yet.
damn
I'm sorry. I was gonna watch it. I haven't finished it. It's literally on my DVR, man. I'm sorry. I will do that. I will do that this week.
That podcast
God damn
life,
it.
man.
Dominic Tipper, we would love to have you back on the podcast. We got shot down once before, God damn it, but
I'll still slide.
we still would like to have you back on the podcast to talk about everything that happened on the show, and we also I wanted to watch the girl with all the gifts or something like that. She's in that movie.
Girl with the Dragon Tattoo?
No.
No,
It's
the
called-
movie that she's talking. The movie
Yeah,
that she promoted.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
It's about a zombie girl who apparently she's a zombie, but she's cognitive, so she's like a normal human.
Oh.
And Dominic Tipper's definitely in that.
Okay.
So I want to talk to her about that, but I definitely want to talk about The Expanse. It's a great show.
Season 2
and
was epic.
Season 2 was great. The finale was like, holy shit, kept getting better. You know,
Damn, I can't
she held Holden down. So
Oh, man. Okay. I need to watch it. I'll watch it. God damn, I might watch it fucking late night tonight.
Dude.
We all saw Flash. Or no, you're still watching.
I'm like halfway through.
That's right.
Oh.
Wait, are you guys caught up on Samurai Jack?
Oh, I am.
Oh,
Fuck,
man.
yes.
This last episode, God
It's so
damn.
good. Especially
I had to
when-
bust out the lube. No.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
She got
serious.
naked.
She did.
Yeah.
They like teased a little butt crack, and all of a sudden it just waterfall.
Wait. The daughter of a coup?
Oh,
Yes.
Extra
Yeah.
thick?
She's slim thinking.
Ooh.
But
Yeah,
she
she's slim thick.
she got on this fucking Peter Pan fairy outfit at the end. Fucking
Yeah.
Great.
She was. I'm serious when I say this. I'm like 95% that Samurai Jack is the greatest cartoon of all time.
Yeah.
Hey, it's making a hard
seriously.
case, man. It's
Well, this episode they kind of go back and they show some of Jack's old characters.
Yeah,
that he
that's
worked
what was
with,
great. Yeah.
which was fucking cool. So you kind of had a little taste of like the universe before and stuff like that.
Because
so.
if you watched it before, like you're seeing characters that you're like, oh my god, it's that guy, like the old black guy.
Yeah.
I was like, it's that guy, the old black, samurai.
Yeah.
how long is this season gonna be though?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I think it was only supposed to be like 10 episodes.
But it's the last season supposedly, right?
Yeah. They need to keep it going though.
Yeah, they definitely do. But it was cool. There's like Samurai Jack have Easter eggs in it, and in this one they had an Easter egg where one of the dog characters was fucking Astro from the Jetsons.
Oh wow.
So that was pretty funny. But like in other episodes they had like that one guy that's the number one assassin. Like he's Sammy Davis Jr.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of
Scaramouche.
yeah, Scaramouche.
Scaramouche. Yeah.
Him, he's in there, and like it's just funny. There's a lot of fucking like 80s reference in that show, which is
It's
great.
fucking awesome, man. It's a great show. All right, I gotta be the BTI.
We have another one too.
All right.
Which one do you got?
I got the first one. What is the best comedy of the 1990s? God damn it.
You
That's a
know,
tough-ass
That's
question.
a super
Yes.
hard fucking question, but I thought long and hard on mine.
What you got?
So this is a movie that is quoted regularly. You can throw out random quotes and people will know the movie you're talking about. That movie is Friday.
Ooh, that's a fucking golden one right there.
Also, people that have never watched the movie, white people,
Oh,
quote that movie. Bye, Felicia. Bitch, you never watched fucking Friday. Shut the fuck up.
You know what? I saw some guy at Taco Bell yesterday with a shirt that said "Bye, Felicia."
Yeah, my only issue with that is she was a crackhead in that movie,
Oh, yeah,
goddammit.
for
And if
sure.
you don't appreciate that, you will use that out of context and it won't make any fucking sense either.
Yeah.
I mean, I bust out obscure shit all the time. Like when people lie, I'm like, "Why you lying, Craig? Why you got to lie, Craig?
You ain't got
How
to
you gonna
lie,
get
Craig.
fired on
Yeah.
your day
Borrow
off?"
your VCR right
Yeah,
there.
and people know exactly what I'm talking about.
a good
Like
one.
when you say you can say you got deboed, and people know exactly what
That's
the fuck
true.
you're talking about.
And it's
My
funny.
by punk.
Earlier on one of our YouTube channel reaction, I had talked about how we got knocked the fuck out because that's how the video ended. The guy punching the camera.
Yep, another famous line from that movie.
Great,
There's a
very
lot of-
quotable.
One of my favorites is who the fuck is that bitch? And Smokey's like, yeah, who the fuck is that bitch?
All right.
That
What-
made fucking Chris Tucker's like career. After.
Hell yeah.
Well, his short career.
Yeah.
Right, that's
Oh, well, Rush Hour. Don't forget that. That was a big movie.
Yeah, but he's done basically 2 movies, bro.
Well, yeah, that's it. But
Two,
that's
three.
it.
Rush Hour had 3 movies.
Rush Hour
Yeah,
had
the
3?
same
Yeah, it's 3.
movies, though. What's he done since fucking Rush Hour? Nothing.
Just location,
it.
location.
Blue or Kronos, what else you got for 90s comedies? What you got?
There's a lot of good comedies in the 90s, man. It's funny because I was
Shit
thinking
ton.
of some movies, but they were in the fucking 80s.
Yeah, like I was thinking Coming to America.
I was
like,
thinking that too.
Yeah, 89,
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
just almost.
I think it was 88.
Yeah.
Was it 80?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
88.
It was
Yeah.
89.
I just looked it up.
I'm gonna have to go with my boy Jim Carrey with Liar Liar.
Oh.
That movie was so fucking funny.
shit.
Good one.
I'm
That is a
kicking
good
my
one.
own ass.
Yeah.
Do you mind? Every time I see that fucking movie, it's fucking hilarious.
That's good shit.
You know, I'm gonna go with Half Baked.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's good.
that was a good one.
Yeah.
I want to
Chappelle.
talk to Samson.
Yeah.
I'm to the moon.
Bitch, you know what I want?
Yeah. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you. I'm out. Like
Awesome.
that's another good quoting movie.
Dude, you know that woman from what's it called? Half Baked, the black girl is
Oh, yeah,
50
Mary
years
Jane?
old and looks just as good as she did
Yes.
in like 94.
Yes, I saw that picture you had posted up. Like,
Holy fuck, she's still
Oh,
bad.
the girl from The Craft?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
yeah,
bad
yeah.
as hell.
Yeah, she's going to be playing Marie Laveau in an upcoming movie this year.
My, hey, she still look good.
she sure does.
I'm a-
Black don't crack.
I'm gonna stick with see, to me, like Jim Carrey was just hilarious in the 90s, and I was gonna go with Ace Ventura, but
That was my second pick.
and Ace Ventura was fucking awesome. But the one that I've seen over and over and over again, and I saw it for the very first time with Stitch, who ain't here and shit.
Yeah.
Was
Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber. God
Oh,
Jeff
Yeah,
Daniels.
it's a great one, too.
Yeah.
God damn, that one was fucking.
See,
funny.
I kept thinking like Friday, Ace Ventura, and then I was thinking something about Mary because everyone
that was
loved that
perfect.
one. Because I came out in
Virgin
90,
Birds.
yeah, I came out in '99, I believe.
Yeah.
And, then Dumb and Dumber.
Oh shit! Cakeman said CB4.
Ah!
You want to be a hardcore
Yeah.
like CB4, bitch? Who you want to or what you want to be me for? Something like that.
Yeah.
CB4 was pretty fun.
So no Sandler movies, because Sandler had a bunch of '90s ones that were funny in his day.
What was the
Yeah.
when was the wedding singer?
Happy Gilmore.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Happy Gilmore was funny at that time.
was the wedding singer in the 90s?
think it was
or
the
2000s?
2000s.
Yeah, it might be
Yeah.
2000s.
Or the other stuff. Remember, nobody mentioned anything with Wayne's World.
Oh yeah, that was a big one.
Yeah.
I mean, those were
That was
funny at the
huge.
time.
Those were huge back then.
It's funny. Pre-recorded live said Robin Hood Man in Tights.
It was good.
Yeah,
Was
it
that
was
90s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was probably 1990.
God damn.
Me, myself, and Irene. It's what
That was a
Derek
good
said.
one.
It's a great one too.
Yes.
Oh, you know what?
Fucking taking a piss.
So there was one I was gonna pick that everyone had seen, and it was the first time I heard this phrase. Was MILF from American Pie.
Yeah.
It came out in '99.
A rated R comedy.
Yes, and it'd been a while for a rated R comedy to make like over 100 million.
Yep.
At that time, and everyone has could literally quote that movie as well.
Absolutely.
What's so crazy about that movie is everybody who's in that movie, their roles stuck to him. Like
Pretty
they-
much, yeah.
they
Yeah,
can't-
like
they can't shake
Stifler,
it.
he's still
They can't fucking
Stifler.
shake
No
it.
matter what he's in, he's always gonna be Stifler.
Like even the band geek, like when she did How I Met
Allison
Your Mother.
Hannigan?
Yeah, when she did How You Met Your Mother, it's like man, that's fucking.
What was the hot
band
chick's
shit.
name?
Shannon Elizabeth. Oh, she was Nadia.
Jesus.
Was she
Man.
Nadia in the
Oh, yeah.
movie?
Did she hold up? Did she hold up like?
Oh, I'm
like-
sure.
Oh
she
yeah,
does.
yeah. She holds up.
While you look that one up, was Zoolander the first one in '99 or
Ooh,
'98?
That's a
I think it
good
came out in
question.
2000.
Hang on, I can.
Because Zoolander was my shit for a while
Really,
there.
I couldn't stand that.
Oh my
fucking
god, I
movie.
fucking love that one.
That shit was hilarious, man. Especially the part where they were at the gas station.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah,
no.
that shit was so fucking
So
Water
Zoolander,
fight.
Zoolander was 2001.
Oh man, because that merman.
I'm gonna open the bookstore for.
Yeah,
kids who
she's
can't
still bad
read,
as
though.
fuck.
Yeah,
Oh.
Shannon Elizabeth.
God damn, she
Titty
held
meat.
Up. She held up. Titty meat on fleek.
I might have just busted a little bit.
Oh
yeah.
shit.
Man, yeah, she
Shannon
looked good. She
Elizabeth.
looked good. Is that from Dancing with the Stars she was on or something?
Oh, fuck.
Who knows?
No, it's
Russell's-
2001.
Okay. But yeah, there were some good ones in the '90s.
Oh yeah.
There's so many. Like Clerks came out in the
That's
90s.
true. That
You know
was-
what?
I fucking love that
I
movie.
forget that Clerks was in black and white. Every time I think
Yes.
about it, it's like in color.
The second one was in color. That's
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
one. You know, with
That
Rosario.
and Dogma. I fucking love Dogma.
Dogma
Yeah.
was good
Dogma
too.
was fucking hilarious.
Holy fuck.
Oh, sorry. Wild Owl. I don't know how to fucking say your goddamn screen name.
Well,
You know what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna call you Wild from now on. I'm not gonna fuck around. All
type
right.
in there how you pronounce it. Like,
Yeah. Samurai Jack actually had some edgy themes in the last episode.
Oh,
he
they
brought up. I
did.
totally forgot.
What they have?
There's this dude look like a dick, and the guy even Scaramouche. He even said,
Yeah,
he looks
that's
like
right.
a penis."
Damn, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
And there was something else too. I forgot, but it was fucking hilarious.
oh fuck.
Yeah, but that shit when he called the guy a dick though, I was just like, damn, for real.
Hey, it's on. It's on after 11 or whatever. You know,
yeah.
late night.
Yeah, I'm glad they did that shit too because it's obviously the original people that watched the show are grown up now.
Exactly.
So I thought that was great, and I think Scaramouche is a great villain.
Yeah.
So
Shit,
Ooh.
I fucking love a coup.
See, I remember
Yeah.
everyone loved, what was that, Tommy Boy from the 90s?
yeah.
Yeah,
was one of
I mean,
Chris
at the
Farley's-
time, that was big shit.
Remember Beverly Hills Ninja? That's
Yeah.
funny as fuck,
Oh,
too. Yeah.
I-
That's not my top one by far, but it's
yeah.
so
I couldn't get into those movies.
Oh,
They weren't funny to me.
Mike Myers and goddamn Austin Powers.
Oh,
I mean,
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was American Axe Murderer. Remember
Yeah, that
shit?
was good.
Head, shoes, no.
But Mike Myers was big
Yeah,
shit.
dude.
Yeah.
I got it. Yeah, definitely. Austin Powers.
Fucking
I thought it was a
Office Space.
stupid premise, and I fucking. Oh, shit. Was
Which
Office
one?
Space in the 90s?
Yeah,
it
Office Space was.
Damn.
Holy
That was
shit.
going to be
yeah.
another one. That I was
Damn.
gonna say.
Yeah,
Too
99.
Too many to list.
That's from
Damn.
Becky with the good hair from
All
Pre-Rec
right.
Live.
Yeah,
Thanks,
Office Space
Becky.
is a fucking amazing fucking comedy.
All right, what was our other Ask B than B?
Give me 1 second. It's from Derek, and Derek had asked, "What do y'all think about the new?" Oh, I'm sorry, Jesus Christ, I'm reading this all wrong. What do y'all think about the way Nintendo handled the Classic, which is the Nintendo Classic?
Oh, the
They-
little mini
they
one?
ended
Small one,
the production of it. And what games are must-have for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System?
Oh, wow.
So yeah,
Wow, that's tough.
I was gonna say if you didn't know that Nintendo decided to, well, it's only supposed to be a limited time anyway for the Nintendo Classic.
Dumb as fuck.
I think it's kind of a smooth move on their
I
part.
figured it's a
How so?
Because they're making it so it's like kind of a
hot commodity.
yeah, hot commodity.
And
but
now
having
you can
limited
sell that
supply.
shit on eBay for $6,000.
That don't make you no more money.
How
You
does
guys,
that help
what the fuck?
Nintendo?
You're short-sighted as fuck. Yeah. If
Well,
you
no.
sell something and the resale value is higher, you don't make that resale value.
But you have another console. You have the Switch that are out. You want people to like focus on that, or even like maybe get the new one that's coming out because they're gonna make the Super Nintendo.
Hold on,
version.
but they're two separate consoles, though. It's like saying that the Switch sales will take away from the Nintendo DS sales. Look, the Nintendo, the Nintendo Classic, it's building on nostalgia. You're not going to get those same games on the Switch, so they're not crossing over, like games or anything like that. Cause
Well, hold on. So they're not going to introduce emulation on the Switch, or have they hinted?
If they are, that'd be great because there's the Virtual Console, but they have not hinted that yet.
Okay, because that could be forthcoming for the Switch potentially.
But still, you could still make money off of it because the hardware is cheap as fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How much was the Switch? It's like what?
300?
Well, right now it's like $50.
I mean, not Switch. Sorry, the
Yeah.
The
Nintendo
Classic was $60 if you can find it.
No, it was over $100.
There's the Classic. I thought it was
I think,
$60.
I think it was $100.
Was it 100?
I don't.
I could have sworn
we got
Walmart
the
had for like 60.
The interwebs in front of us.
We do.
But, okay, so it seemed weird to me. I mean, it seemed like there was still a demand for it. I don't know.
There was
yeah.
definitely demand.
Yeah.
They pulled a typical Nintendo and produced limited amounts. So
No,
they're
well-
selling out.
Well, typical Nintendo, they produce sort of limited amounts, but they can only produce so many at a time. That's the problem.
Yeah.
And this one, they're ending it, right?
Well, they weren't really expecting it to be so popular because
Yeah.
it was only supposed to be a limited supply or a limited time. So for
But
it to even be gone this long is pretty crazy.
Well, but they said they have with the Switch though. Originally they said they were only going to make like, I think it was like 6 million Switches because they didn't know because the Wii U was a failure, right? And then it went up to 8 million. Now it's 16 million. That's what they're projecting now for sales. So, or production sales. So, and I think they're gonna hit that number. I mean, right now their numbers are blowing everything out of the water. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, they're on track with the PS2 almost.
Whoa.
Yeah, their numbers are really good.
That's crazy.
PS2, that would be over 155 million. Wow. Okay.
But obviously, it's over time. It depends on
you got to
the
keep
sales,
track
right?
of that. Yeah.
I think I talked about it before, but this is the only console where a single game has outsold the console.
Yeah, it's fucking funny.
Oh, Zelda.
Yeah, Zelda has outsold the Switch on the Switch.
But isn't it also a Wii U game too? Or
No. It outsold on the Switch.
the Switch version?
The Switch version.
Okay.
More people have bought the Switch version than they've bought Switches.
That makes no sense. That's so
No,
weird.
it does make sense if you think about it, because if they're all sold out, you have to buy the game first, right? You don't have the console because they're sold out.
I would never buy the game without the console.
And then also,
That's
some
weird.
people they double bought it because they bought the original version and they bought the limited edition. So
Oh, okay. It's a limited edition,
Or-
like a special one.
yeah, or they bought it from overseas. But yeah, I
Oh.
mean there are ways you can get it because I think it was last time I checked it was 102% attach rate.
Yeah, that's weird.
crazy.
That's weird.
All right,
What was
so-
the other part of that?
What are the must-haves for the Super Nintendo? For me, it would be F-Zero
Oh, fuck
and
yeah.
Super Metroid. Those are both staples, and then also Super Mario World are fucking all great games.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch more. I'm sorry, Final Fantasy 3 in America, which is I think 6 in Japan. That's the greatest RPG of all fucking time. Fight me.
Oh, damn.
Never even played.
Wait, Chrono Trigger was on the NES, correct?
Super Nintendo. That's a great game too, but
So you picked
yes,
that over
I
Chrono
do.
Trigger?
I do. And Chrono Trigger is like it. Final Fantasy 3, number 1. Right behind it is Chrono Trigger, and I fucking love Chrono Trigger.
Anybody else got any Super Nintendo?
So for me, I'm gonna go with a little bit of a puzzle game. I'm gonna say the Yoshi's Tetris Attack. That game was so much
shit.
fucking fun. I used to dominate my family at that goddamn game. It was so fun.
So real quick,
gotta be on
to go back to the NES Classic, original retail price was $59.99 US.
Oh, so it was $59.99.
60 bucks. Yeah, 60 bucks. Because it only came with a set amount of games.
It was
Yeah.
30 games.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, but that's not the whole NES library. So.
Obviously, yeah.
I'm trying to think what other Super Nintendo.
Did you have any Super Nintendo?
Oh fuck, that's fucking tough.
And the Power Ranger games too. Power Rangers on Super Nintendo was pretty fucking dope.
Jeez, I never
Really?
played any of those.
Yeah, it was really fucking fun.
I just remember loving the fuck out of Street Fighter 2, obviously. on
Yeah,
Super
and it
Nintendo.
ran really well on the Super Nintendo. Shit. I'm gonna say, you know what? Super Star Wars,
Oh, wow, yeah. I
because
forgot
that was
about
fucking
one.
fun as fuck.
And Empire was good, too.
And Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say that ActRaiser, because I was fucking in love with that fucking game. And shit. I was gonna say F-Zero, but Star Fox.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Star
I
Fox was
fucking
fun.
love me some Star Fox.
dude,
Oh
fun.
shit, NBA Jam somebody brought up.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that was my shit.
Yeah,
That was
shit.
my
Funny
fucking
story
shit.
about Star Fox. Remember how like you used to be able to go to Sears and they had like that Nintendo display where you can play
Fuck
games.
yes.
I remember playing it, and this little kid, I was like maybe 14, 15 at the time, and I was playing the Star Fox, and this little kid like jumped in the game and like fucked me up and stuff, like he messed up the game or whatever. And I thought he was my little cousin, so I punched him,
God damn.
and he started crying and went to his mom. And then I saw he was my cousin. I got the fuck up out of there.
I was, gonna,
Dang.
I was gonna say before you even said that, kick him in his little dick, but apparently you did. So,
I just punched him in the shoulder. I thought he looked. I saw him only out of the corner of my eye. And I thought he was my little cousin.
Oh, I thought you were someone else.
what-
Yeah,
was he black?
yeah, he's black.
Okay, I was like,
God damn.
Nah, he's a little white
Punching
kid.
little Asian kids. Like,
I got the
oh shit.
Any other B than B?
oh,
Or was that it? All right.
Mario RPG.
Did we want to go back to TV shows? Did
Yeah,
We
go ahead.
see everyone see Supergirl.
Oh.
No,
No?
not yet.
Damn.
I thought.
I will say that there was a fucked up scene very early in the episode, and there's finally to see a good episode on Supergirl again. So there, without spoiling too much.
All right.
I'm trying to remember what happened.
He's like, I don't even know.
Yeah.
So apparently, Carmen Sandiego's coming back. It's in
Yes.
development for Netflix, but apparently it's gonna be the animated series, not the show.
Not a
that
live
we
action.
originally
Yeah,
did. Well, the live action wasn't live action. It was like
a game show. Yeah,
game show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they could technically do a like live action series or movie.
You know, I'm cool with it coming back. It's funny. Prereq Live talked about this, and they were like, you know, how would you they were saying, I think it was Joe who was talking about, it's easy to find Carmen Sandiego because of her hat and what she's wearing. No, goddammit. Go to any goddamn comic convention. It's not easy to find Carmen Sandiego because of fucking Agent Carter.
Yes.
They look it's the same fucking outfit.
It's
It
literally
really
just
is.
different colors.
Yeah.
So Cronus and I was hanging
it's,
out
not
with
even,
him.
it's almost the same colors.
Yeah, so I saw someone and I was like, she's either Carmen Sandiego or Agent Carter, and I'm pretty sure she's Agent Carter. I went up and asked about her cosplay. She's, oh, I'm Agent Carter. I'm like, fuck, no Carmen Sandiego.
Same fucking hat.
Same hat.
You
same
gotta
color.
put the hat so low on your head that
Yeah.
you can't
But
see your
this
eyes.
lady,
That's the
she
key.
had it that way, but
Yeah.
she was Agent Carter because Agent Carter has almost the same outfit,
Oh, God damn it. I don't know.
just different colors though.
What
Her-
you doing, spy shit?
Well, she was with
You
this
can't
big ass
tell.
dude, so yeah.
You could see her, so no spy shit.
So I actually got a question for you guys. If they were to make a live action Carmen Sandiego movie, who would you like to see play a Carmen Sandiego?
Selma Hayek.
Anna Longoria.
I was gonna say Longoria came to mind immediately, but yeah, she'd have to be sexy and Latin. I mean, you just kind of have to.
Who else? I pointed out. I think it was to you, Prodigy, that Patricia Velasquez. She could pull it off as well.
Yeah, I can't remember what she looks like right now.
Yeah,
again, but
she was bad, and she's got the know-how to pull it off.
Rosario could fucking do it.
That's what I was thinking too, but I was also thinking the Latin chick from the Rush Hour 2 movie. Who was,
That's Patricia Velasquez.
okay, yeah. I can't
Yeah.
think of her name, but yeah, I think she would do good.
Well, the other great thing about like Carmen Sandiego, it always
Why should
taught
it be
kids.
Latin?
It taught kids about like geography, and I fucking failed at that shit. So I was paying
That's
more
true.
attention to that ass.
I only
Yeah.
stayed inside of the United States. I never ventured out to other, like, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego, or where in time, or where in fucking space.
Animaniacs did a good job too. They
that's
named
awesome.
every single fucking
Shit.
country on the planet in one video.
That was
Sure
fucking
did.
awesome.
Only problem is that was like, wasn't that like around the time of the Soviet Union falling or whatever? So they had like way different countries.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. But yeah, so I guess, what was it? The actress from Jane the Virgin. She will voice Carmen Sandiego.
Oh.
I've never seen that show.
That show looks stupid as fuck. I hate the fact they sound a little too fucking Latin. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
like
the intro.
Yeah, it sounds like they're trying too hard to sound like they're like ESL. You know what I mean?
Oh wow,
And
okay.
it's just like it's super fucking annoying. Like it's.
I don't even
gross.
understand. I don't even know the premise. Is it like
Yeah,
a novella kind of thing?
I don't give a fuck.
It seems like a novella, but it's on the CW.
The only one who watches it I know is like Hobby, and he swears by it. But I'm like, I haven't.
Really?
Yeah, you.
I'm pissed off. Hobby said he's gonna move to California. He's going to goddamn SoCal. The fuck is
Yeah,
wrong with you?
yeah.
Gotta move to the Bay. Goddamn it.
And Orange County at that. I was like,
Yeah.
God damn it.
Well, damn.
Well, he had issues trying to come out here, right? Like, he was supposed to come out here, like, last year, but some shit went down. And
Yeah, I don't know. You'll have to come back on and let us know.
I'll come down and see him though, 'cause I got people's in SoCal, so it's
Yeah.
all good.
He's always fan. Hopefully, we'll run some goddamn Overwatch on with
some
him
motherfuckers?
and Victor from VZA.
Did they have
Oh, yeah.
Battlefield 1?
No, it's all about Food Watch, bro.
Damn it.
You know what I mean? We're trying to get the new skins. You know what I mean?
Yeah, those are, so you can preface everyone about that real quick before my next question.
Oh, go ahead. No, don't matter.
Well, I was going to say, aren't the skins limited time? Is it?
Oh, I don't know. It's been a while since I played Overwatch.
Yeah, because I think they're limited time only type skins, so if you don't get them, you miss them.
Yeah, me
Oh.
too. I haven't played in a long time either.
Yeah.
I have to probably reinstall it because, yeah,
And your,
Ran out of space
face.
and hard
but
drive.
your main was
Zenyatta.
Zenyatta, yeah.
So
As long as nobody fucking here is a Hanzo main, goddammit. I fucking hate those guys. God damn it.
What's wrong with Hanzo?
Yeah, what's wrong
They're
with
fucking
Hanzo?
cucks. That's what they are.
Ah,
Goddamn
Why are
cucks.
they cucks?
Because they're just fucking.
Because they murder you too much?
Yeah, Hanzo's not even that
Murder
good,
that
really. I
pussy.
mean, I know I've seen some great players. Let me take that back. There are some really good players, but there's this thing that they're not fucking any good. You know what I mean? They're not supposed to be in the game.
I love murdering people with Zenyatta with fucking balls.
Then you heal people too. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
That's good shit.
Did everyone watch the season finale of APB?
I
Yes,
did,
I
of
did.
Oh,
What's the
okay.
finale already?
was
Yeah,
fucking
finale
great.
already.
I'm way behind.
Yeah.
I called it from the first episode. I was like, they're gonna have an episode where a hacker hacks all their shit and they
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
fucked, and that's basically what happens.
That's
in the end.
exactly what happened.
Yeah. So
Watch Dogs 1.
yeah.
Yeah.
Look, if y'all have not watched APB, please go watch it. We had Ernie Hudson on last week. He was fucking awesome. It was an epic podcast. Listen to it. But more importantly, please watch APB. They are up. They're on the kind of the fence right now for renewal or not renewal. And I would love to see the show come back. I've been watching it since the first day it came out. It's a good show.
It's on Fox.
Yeah, it's on
It's
Fox.
Monday
Comes-
nights. I
Came,
think.
yeah, it came out after 24 Legacy, which ended as well.
Okay.
But definitely check it out and hopefully petition to get the show season 2 because I
Yeah.
want to see season 2.
You know what's funny?
a
It
good
seems
show.
like people in TV, they really do pay attention to live tweeting.
Yeah.
You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
Like, so if you're watching something and enjoying it,
Bust
do
out
some-
that hashtag.
use a hashtag and let folks know. They
It's been a while
watch
since
that
I
shit.
live tweeted something.
I was
Yeah.
doing a
Get
little
back
bit.
into that.
I was doing a little bit of that for Flash even last night. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Back into
Oh,
that.
good thing I wasn't reading because I was like, I need to see this Flash.
Well, it's great when you live tweet because you get people responding like right then and there about
Exactly.
what you're watching too, or like some people from the from the future who watch it already, like on the East Coast, would be like, "Oh man, wait till this happens." I'm like, "Oh shit!"
yeah, don't spoil shit, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Goddamn
Yeah.
East Coasters.
Fucking-
Well, no, they don't tell you, but they tease you at it, like, "Oh, wait till something happens."
Yeah.
I fucking hate when they do.
Yeah, be careful when you live tweet, all right? Don't
Oh, yeah.
don't ruin it for other
Well,
people.
yeah, but when we do it, we're one of the last to see.
Oh, the West Coast.
Well,
Yeah.
no,
Not
'cause
just
I
that, too.
get East Coast feeds.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
But I don't live
do
tweet
not.
very often, so.
Yeah, it's kind of tough.
But you can be kind of hinty with the words you use. You don't
Hentai,
just,
what?
Tentacles? What?
But no, like you don't say like, "Oh shit, Barry just died." No, you say like, "Oh my god, I can't believe that just happened." Like you just kind of
Exactly.
tease.
There's a way to do it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you know what to do is to fucking fuck everything up. Like Blue said, just say Barry dies and then be like, oh, fucking Iris is the new Flash. Just fuck everything up.
Yeah,
God
just
damn.
fuck the whole world.
Fuck everything up.
Barry went to the future, fucked up the entire timeline.
Yeah. Oh, be like, oh, fucking Flashpoint Batman showed up.
Yeah.
Shit, all kinds of shit. See what happens.
Barry went back to the past, had sex with his grandmother. And
Oh shit. Do
like
it.
Futurama.
I dare
You know, I just realized I still haven't watched the season finale of fucking Legion yet. I'm gonna watch that shit tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus
do
Christ, that was a great fucking show.
So, fingers crossed, there's still a potential that we could have a guest from that show on.
Really,
Yeah.
I'd love to have
Really
anybody
good.
on from that
Yeah,
fucking show because it's a great show.
To me, with the exception of maybe Flash and the Netflix stuff, you could very well make the case that it's the best comic book show on TV.
For sure, but the thing is that we live in an America right now. There are people that have short attention spans, and
Yep.
if they watch a show and then get on their phones, which I do for a lot of shows. This is not the show to do that.
True.
You need to pay attention. If you don't pay attention to this show, then you're probably gonna think it's awful. Like,
Yeah,
just
you're
put
gonna-
your fucking phone down and watch a goddamn
You're
show.
gonna miss some real subtle, important shit.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm real quick though. The villain is for me personally, on the level of like Zoom or
Oh, yeah, it's
Deathstroke.
really good. Yeah.
This is a perfect comic book villain, and they don't even reveal exactly who it is. You're gonna know if you read the comics, but they don't even reveal who he is till almost the end.
So this
Yeah.
is based off a comic.
Yeah.
yeah. Legion is Professor X's kid. It's his
Yep.
son.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I heard
doesn't
that they
know it.
do Easter eggs in like every episode.
Oh,
Yes.
Damn.
There's only 6-7 episodes, something like that. It's
Yeah.
short. It's
But-
super
But I
short.
think some of the episodes run kind of long, if I remember correctly.
Definitely the pilot, maybe more than
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
But they're done. Like the screenplay is really good. Everything about it is really good.
The thing that got me was the cinematography and the sound stuff. I mean, it
Yeah.
feels like a goddamn movie. You know what I mean? And
It really does.
all the y'all gotta watch it. Goddamn.
And so it's on
Yeah.
FX, right?
FX, yeah.
Well, we know that once these shows are ending, all the summer shows, so Mr. Robot will be coming back.
Oh
Wait.
god, yeah.
Got to get ready for that. And then Game of Thrones
The
will be out.
big one is Game of Thrones.
Yeah, Game of Thrones, Mr. Robot, The Strain. I don't remember what else is. There'll
You
be
know
some
what
other shows.
Show got better as it kind of went on is that Fear the Walking Dead. I know y'all guys kind of gave it shit and stuff like that.
I watch it.
Season 2 was really good.
Yeah,
I'll believe you.
I'm actually 3 episodes behind.
It's no Walking Dead though.
It's not Walking Dead, but it is still pretty good because they do give out a bit more of the lore of what happened.
Yeah.
Do you see our boy Lincoln ever come back? Or not quite
no,
yet?
No,
I haven't seen
not
it
yet.
yet.
Okay,
I haven't
all
came
right.
back yet.
Well, speaking of AMC shows, Into the fucking Badlands
Ah.
got picked up for 3rd season.
Very
Right on.
nice.
For good reason, because this season they keep making everything better, and the
gotta
first
get
season
caught
was fucking great.
yeah.
Gotta catch up on that one.
Yeah, you
That's on
definitely
my
gotta catch
list.
up. Like the action is fucking insane. Like when he fights the moon guy, basically a black samurai sort of dude.
Okay.
He fights.
Bushido Brown?
Yeah, that fight scene was dope. That kid MK, he ends up progressing his skills.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And I didn't like him in the season 1. I was just like, fuck
He
this
was
little
kinda
kid.
whiny in
Yeah,
season
but
1.
he's kind of holding his own.
But the Emily Beecham, who had on the podcast, is so fucking badass in this season. It is insane. Like
shit.
the first episode, she goes on this fucking crazy murder spree.
Oh, man.
She kills probably 50 people in like one episode.
50-11?
I
Yeah.
need this. I need to watch it. I'm gonna try to catch up
Did
during
did
RNH.
she kill a guy with her heel?
Yeah, she did. She stabbed him in the throat
Yeah.
with her heel.
Damn.
It's awesome.
Real quick on comics, I know you want to talk about one of your favorites from Image that I'm looking at right here.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Black Monday Murders, which we've talked about a few times in this podcast. But it's one of the best comics. I'm showing it to the people that are watching. It's one of the best comics out right now. It has to do with money and the power of wealth and killing people with like basically the power from wealth in like unexpected ways. Basically, wealth is almost magic. It is basically magical
Yep.
in this, and it's a fucking great comic. Please pick up this comic.
Is that why Batman's such a good superhero? Because he's got
Basically,
the power
yeah,
of money.
he's got power of money.
And the first trade is out.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
that.
The first trade is only 4 comics, which is weird, but the couple of comics in the series are thick as fuck. Even this one's pretty thick. Another comic that I picked up that I originally got from Elusive Comics was Exo Manowar. This is issue 2. I have issue 1. I got issue 1 for free from Elusive Comics. This is a pretty good start. All right, I know very little about this
What's the publisher?
series. It's Valiant Comics, but it's been pretty good so far.
Okay.
I know Exo Manowar. I think I watched like a cartoon of it back in the day.
okay.
Fairly certain.
Probably.
Yeah,
It,
but
it looks hella familiar. when I
yeah,
saw
it really does. But I haven't read a comic, and so the comic has like previous history to it. But you can just jump into this one and fucking read it. It's been pretty good so far. Definitely read that.
Badass cover.
Yeah, Thanos is gonna fucking die. So that's been a good comic. And I need to catch up on the Flash and shit like that. So the Flash has like the cool.
Oh, yeah,
It's not a 3D cover, but it's like the
Hologram.
Yeah, it's sort of like a hologram. Or
It's
whatever.
for the Watchmen Batman crossover kind
yeah
of stuff.
I don't know if you can see that in the.
Is it on back too?
No, just
No, it's Teen
Or-
Titans Judas.
No, but I'm talking about the
Yeah,
3D thing
it's
too,
3D
though.
on the back.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't even notice.
But yeah, definitely pick up those comics. So those are my comics of the week.
Gosh, I gotta pick up fucking Teen Titans Judas contract. Forgot
Yeah.
about that shit.
yeah, dude.
Oh,
I
yeah,
want to
we
own.
should-
I want to own that shit.
Ben
What is
had
that?
seen it.
Oh, and the
West.
Ultimates is in there too. So definitely pick up the Ultimates as well. That's a great comic as always. But you know what's fucking weird? So in the end of this one, they talk about Miss America going back to college.
Okay.
But obviously, the Miss America comic already came out, and it's like, and it's two different characters. Because Miss America in that is basically leading the team.
Yeah.
She's very serious, and she doesn't make any sort of like
Menstruation.
weird
jokes.
references that they do in the comics. So it's just really fucking weird to go from the Ultimates to Miss America. They just totally misrepresented a character, and I think they wanted to be edgy by making her. I think she was gay to begin with. Doesn't really fucking matter.
Yeah.
But they try to get a little too edgy in the comic, and it was just fucking stupid.
Took you away from the character.
Yeah, in the Ultimates, that's the way I want to read her.
Yeah, because I was interested in her. I agree with that. The other thing I'm going to say, though, is her name is Gabby something, the writer. She's actually not someone who's ever written a comic book before.
And it shows.
And-
I don't
But
think
she's a writer. She does write
But
novels.
when you're writing something that's like a novel, and she's even a newer novel writer or whatever, versus never written a comic, two different mediums.
Oh, of course.
You know? So.
Well, it's not just two different mediums. It's the fact that I don't think that she did her research on the character. Because if you read the Ultimates and then you go to Miss America, they're not even the same fucking universe.
Yeah.
As far as like the way they talk, what they do, mannerisms, all that shit's out of the window with the Miss America comic.
Wow. Yeah, that's sad.
They should have just made a new character for if you want to have a gay character, that's fine, but you can't take one that's an established character and then make them almost polar opposites of what they are in previous comic books.
That we already enjoyed her as.
Yeah,
you know?
because I got fucking bamboozled, y'all. Fucking bamboozled.
You stopped that pull on her, though, right?
Oh yeah, I stopped the pull on that and fucking Hulk and a couple other ones too. It was just like the Hulk was egregious too. I didn't understand how the fuck he took somebody that was a powerhouse in Marvel and then made him into a fucking PTSD lawyer.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck about a lawyer.
Yeah.
The beat stopped right at the right
There you
time.
go. The
Yeah.
beat drop. I'm way behind on my fucking comics, but I'll catch up later on.
Me as well.
Yeah, I know. I'm reading a few right now.
Let's round it up. What
Actually,
you got? Oh, go ahead.
Before we round it up, I actually have a contest that I'm going to be giving out.
What the fuck?
What?
So I am going to be giving away one of these Batman spinners that I've been playing around with. I talked about this a little bit last week. My birthday's coming up this weekend, so
Nice.
this is going to be my birthday gift to somebody else.
How did they win it, Blue?
So this is how you can win. So I want to see your Batman swag. So you can tweet out to us.
Not
You
your
can-
nutsack.
Not your nutsack. Yeah, we don't want no Batman wings.
No bat wings.
No bat wings. But yeah, just show me like your cool Batman stuff. Take a picture of it, tweet out to us.
You need a
But there's
hashtag?
kind of a catch for it though. If you take a picture of it, you have to have you can write on a piece of paper and use hashtag Happy Birthday Blue.
Nice.
That's the tag I want to use. So if you tweet out to us, use hashtag Happy Birthday Blue. Also tag us in it. But yeah, let me just see your Batman stuff. And I'm actually going to be gone next week, so I'm not going to announce the winner until I come back. But the version I'm going to give you is going to be a modified version. So because the one I have here, I modified it so it spins better and it's a lot quieter. And when I order another one, once it comes, I'm going to modify it so you also have a good one that spins well and is quiet as well.
But
So
that thing is like a mini Batarang. Is
yeah,
that what I'm
basically.
looking at?
So if you can see it, it's the Batarang from the Arkham games,
Nice.
and you can spin on your finger. And they have other ones that are Batman symbols that you can spin between your two fingers, but this is so fucking big that it doesn't work that way. You just kind of spin it almost like a ninja throwing star almost.
Can we let me see that. I think we talked about it before, but I think if we could all sign it,
Oh.
small signatures.
Yeah, I was also thinking that too. You had mentioned that, so we might also sign it. So you might get a version with everybody's picture on it.
He broke it.
Sorry, I stabbed Blue.
Yeah, but yeah, this is a solid piece. It's not like cheap plastic. This is fucking metal. Like this is some
Nice.
good shit, and it fucking hurts when it hits you. Learn.
All right.
And it's not sharp either. It's not like a throwing star or anything. The edges are dull, but I mean you could sharpen if you wanted to, but
Good
kind
luck
of defeats
with
the
that.
point.
You can bring justice to your city if you,
You
use
can.
it, though.
You too can be Batman.
Old Ninja, what you got going on right now this week?
So I'm still catching up on my shows. I actually started Blind Spot Season 2. So I'm watching through that. Still playing Mass Effect Andromeda. I guess we're doing Food
What?
to Watch. Yeah, Mass
What
Effect
game?
Andromeda. Mass Effect Andromeda.
I don't even hear
Fight
that shit.
me.
I'll fucking win.
I'll go down swinging. But yeah, I guess we're doing Food to Watch this week. So either that or
that's right.
Battlefield 1 in the next day or so.
Yeah.
Look for us on Twitch as we smash other people and whatnot. What else? I don't know. I don't think we have anything as a cast going on. No events or whatnot, but just going to be gaming and trying to catch up on my shows.
We might have somebody on next week that is a filmmaker that films. He's in the VR industry.
Nice.
Oh.
So I'm working on getting him on. We're supposed to have him on today, but shit didn't work out. So hopefully we'll have him on next week.
Oh,
Good
that'll
shit.
be interesting. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
And he's black. Check
Holy
that out.
shit.
Yeah.
Hacking in VR. Blue, what you got?
So, like I said, this Sunday is my birthday, and so I'm not going to be here next week because I'm going to Hawaii for the first time. So,
Damn.
I'm going to be doing that. I'm probably jump on the cast, but Crohn's gave me a bunch of comic books to read, so I'm going to be reading those over on the airplane.
Damn.
Yeah, for real, since
Called out.
November. But yeah, I've already read like 4 issues of the new Batman. Not the new Batman, but Rebirth Batman. I got that. I got a few other comic books I'm going to try to read. But yeah, I'll be doing just fucking relaxing, chilling by the beach. I'm taking my. So the whole reason why I brought my drone was so I could take it to Hawaii. So I'll be filming some footage out there. Hopefully, I can finally come together and make a fucking music video that I've been trying to want to do for like the longest time. But yeah, so that's all I'm doing.
Well,
Like
you-
a music video.
Yeah, like taking like the video clips and like put it down to some music.
Okay.
You should make a chocolate rain video.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Chocolate rain.
While you're in Hawaii, man, ask them what they think of Moana. I want to get their opinion on that shit. My fucking
Some of
family
them got
loves
pissed because they were like, "Oh, the guy is too big." I'm like,
it. Maui, right?
"But you were all bigger than most Americans." So
I mean, yeah, there are some big Tongans and Hawaiians
and there's
and
nothing wrong
Samoans.
with there's nothing wrong with that. It's not like a
No, it's not a diss at all.
no.
And
But
it's-
I want to know what they think about it now that it's out because I heard
Yeah.
that before it came out.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I think the
But
movie
it
was
wasn't
fucking
like
great.
the guy was like fat. Like he was fucking a god, basically. He was
a
like
demigod.
big and buff and stuff like that. So I don't know, people are in their feels.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying. Look, if you happen to smoke weed, watch that movie High as Fuck. The song Shiny. Watch that song. Watch. I may or may not have experience on this, but watch that song High as Fuck, and you will have a fantastic day.
Hell yeah. What you got going on, Kronos?
Nothing much. Just I have another social worker visit for the adoption for Riley
Very nice.
coming up tomorrow. So that will be interesting. There I'll go by fine. So it'll be fine. So we'll be one step closer to the finalization of adoption of our daughter. So
Okay.
that'll be great. I want to get that shit behind us so we
Yes.
have everything done. Other than that, just getting back into jiu-jitsu. I fixed my fucking car, which is
Yeah.
great because it's a goddamn BMW and they're expensive to repair. Repaired it myself, so yeah, that's about it. And I'm reading comics. I gotta catch up on a lot of shit.
Save $11,000.
Real quick,
Yeah.
too, K-Mac and Kronos did a special a couple episodes back that talked about the adoption story. So if you want to hear that in more detail, you can hear that whole cast.
And we're probably gonna do another podcast because she wants to do a podcast on Zelda actually.
Oh, wow.
So I
Okay.
think we're gonna do one on just talking about
God damn.
Zelda.
Yeah, that sounds like a great topic.
sounds-
I am going to get on with Stitch hopefully on Friday because we got to do another Better than MJ and Kobe because the NBA playoffs are going on like crazy right now. Playoffs. So, and we definitely got to break those down. Shout out to Derek because he gave some excellent fucking questions for that sportscast. So I can't wait to fucking do that shit. Got to catch up on goddamn comics. And I got me fucking near
Automata.
Automata. So I'm going to be smashing on that. I'm going to Twitch that out a little bit so people can see that gameplay of 2B and her waifu Absolute Territory. Because we're going to look up her skirt together, people, and we're going to get those trophies. That's all I got.
Shit.
So that really is a trophy, right? If you look up.
There's
her
a
skirt.
trophy for looking up her skirt, man. That sold me. I was like, take my goddamn money. You know what I mean? And that Absolute Territory. Pasty white with the stockings. Shit.
It's going too far. I guess all she
Gotta
needs to
get
do
a
is
time
shit
limit.
on your controller, and then you'll be good.
All right, so the website that we had was down. Nobody fucking told us.
Oh shit.
God damn it! But it was down. BaneHeadProductions.com was down for like 2.5 weeks probably.
Goddamn.
I didn't fucking know until I went on it. I was trying to edit it, and it
Goddamn.
was like, "You gotta pay some money, bitch."
Uh-oh.
And I was like, "Okay." So it's back up. But yeah, you can find us on BaneHeadProductions.com/BTHEMBTI, Twitter at BTHEMBTI, Facebook BTHEMBTI, YouTube BTHEMBTI.
We black.
I guess so.
Don't forget the contest. If you want to win the cool Batman Batarang spinner, tweet out a picture of your Batman swag using hashtag Happy Birthday Blue, and you can be entered to win it.
And then-
Use whomstative in your sentences. Sound more formal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Twitch TV also twitch.tv/BTHEMBTI.
Peace.
Oh, you can also tweet out to me to Tech12 at Twitter.
Thanks so much, right?
Tech12X, yes.